We're alive. Hello.
And just like that, Levi died. Oh, wait. We weren't streaming again? Crap. All right, let's start this from the beginning.
No.
Take two.
I got it. I'm always prepared. I promise. No, that's not it. Where is it? Oh no.
A giant dice tower kind of printed a spoon.
Hang on, I've actually lost the file. Hang on.
Seriously? Do you need me to send it to you again?
Because when I transferred everything over to my new computer, I can't remember which folder I put it in.
All right, give me a second. Goober.
That way I can at least roll.
Did I email it to you?
Oh god, D&D Beyond website is not working right now. Fuck.
Yeah, not too keen on the D&D Beyond website myself. I probably should move everything over there.
Can you go open the door for him? What device?
Right, all that is good and holy and maybe slightly evil.
There shall be a lot of evil.
Why is D&D Beyond just naturally and unchangeably on the fucking brightest white I've ever seen?
Really? I have it on dark mode.
I have forced dark mode and it doesn't do shit on the normal web pages.
Can't help you out there.
We might have to skip our opening this week because here we go. Found it.
All right, if you don't mind Google sharing that with me, so I can add it back, because apparently
You lost it?
Apparently I did.
Here we go. Share.
And it was at this moment he knew. He flubbed up.
You fucked up.
You should have it now.
That's interesting.
What?
You guys can't see this, but this dice right here that I twirl like this, I just spin it. It's a dial dice. If I put it down and I spin it and I let go, it will actually spin.
That's cool.
Spin and spin and spin.
It takes away from the dice. The spinning.
It's gonna get dizzy, isn't it? Your dice is dizzy dice.
Yeah.
Woohoo!
Let's see. Where did you send it to?
Your Gmail.
Okay.
I think that's what I have.
Okay, range of motion not all that good today.
Yeah, your Gmail.
So we're gonna move ish over here.
Maybe.
You ever feel,
Howdy, Levi.
feel
Yeah,
the
I can't. Oh yeah, I can't
temptation
highlight
to just
I don't
replace your lungs with superior lungs
No, don't do that.
that allow you to breathe in any environment?
Again, don't do that here. That's just, that requires way too much effort. And too many anesthetics, and I do not have the Toon Force here.
Oh no, this one it just you hold it, you activate it, and it just replaces your lungs with it painless. It
no surgery.
Don't know where the fuck your lungs went, but they're gone.
Okay, apparently I haven't gotten it yet. That is
That's
weird.
weird.
Depending on the size of the file, it could take a while.
Yeah.
I think we should just get started.
All right. Yeah. Okay. No intro today, because somebody
Because
lost
Barry
the
lost
intro.
it.
Somebody, huh?
Yeah. I'm not gonna blame them, but they lost it.
It's not me. I found it. I know exactly where it is. It's in my Google Drive.
This is what. Oh, wait a minute. It should be in my Google Drive.
You chucklehead.
I never claimed to be a genius. Well,
Hey.
You have the intelligence of Kevin.
Okay.
Ow. Ow.
And Tez will
Okay.
not survive the session.
I will not. I know damn well I will not now.
Tez has to make a
I'm
new
not sure he
character.
heard.
No, perpetually dead. No new
I haven't
characters.
been given my next task yet, but I know I'm automatically failing.
I can withdraw my
Make sure this is right.
But yeah, the lungs that I'm talking about, they allow you to breathe in any environment, including a vacuum.
You and Tobias need to figure out what
How do you
have.
prove
Okay,
it?
yeah,
You
this
know
is
what?
the
I'm
right
not
one.
gonna.
All right.
I'm not gonna
Don't-
question Frieza logic.
What kind of logic?
Frieza.
Frieza.
Bioelectric, fucking Superman's
course.
bioelectric aura, I guess.
I always thought he just held his breath.
No, Superman just straight up breathes in space because bioelectric aura.
Okay.
That's such a cop out.
Yep.
All right. They should be my
And
download
people
zone.
wonder why I don't like Superman.
See, and Superman is my favorite.
I don't want to accidentally say something, Terry, that I'm not supposed to say. Can you inform me so I don't go, oh, on accident?
Yeah, I will a little bit later on.
Thank you. I just don't want to be like, oh no.
All right. I'm hoping this is the correct one because it says intro season 2. So, so if this is not the right one, it's not my fault.
I feel like it wouldn't be a stream in general if some type of tech issue wasn't happening.
Yeah.
This is
Yeah, there's
true.
always got to be stuff.
Very true.
And that is why we have a call time.
And yet we are
Hey.
live 7 minutes in and we're having tech issues.
Yes.
What D&D session doesn't have tech issues of some sort?
Yeah,
Ones that don't have
Exactly.
tech have non-tech issues.
Yes.
My marker
this is
isn't
true.
working. Why is this not? It writes on me just fine. Is the board too? Did someone remember to bring alcohol? Did anyone remember? No. Okay.
Just
How
me?
about the
No.
paper?
No.
A pencil broke. Did anyone remember a pencil sharpener? Nope. Okay.
And I would have all of those things in my bag because I'm.
Man, you don't need a pencil
is
sharpener.
your
Just use a knife.
Then there's
That's
that
what I
one
do.
guy who was like, I didn't bring my EDC today.
What?
All right. Let's mute up and start the intro.
We got some water and
Muting.
get some electrolytes.
I went down Charlotte Street.
All right.
All right. Scuff avoided.
Yay!
No.
We definitely did not have a total and complete meltdown there, and I swear the Iron Woman is not going to die.
Okay.
Ah, crap. I don't know how that happened.
What did you do?
Terry.
I had my fingers
you
crossed.
That just means that
Oh.
Father Frost is coming.
Uh-huh.
All
One of
it
us-
means you're getting Father Frost.
All right. Well, after where y'all last left off, y'all had successfully defeated the Death Knight. Y'all took quite a bit of a beating, but you were able to do it, and you retrieved the key off of his body. And as you did retrieve that key, a door appeared behind you, and that is where we left off. I can't remember. Did y'all take a short rest or a long rest or any rest?
Long rest.
Long rest.
Yeah, we took a long rest.
Okay. Babs, make sure to remove the proper amount of the provisions for the long rest.
Yes.
All right. All right. So how do y'all proceed now that this door just magically appeared behind you once you had the key in your possession?
I used the key and unlocked the door using my circlet to check for traps.
Yeah, there's no traps. Apparently, whoever designed this door and put the spell in place wasn't expecting visitors to get past the Death Knight. So yeah, you insert the key. Do you turn it to the left or to the right?
Turn it to the right.
Oh no, the key broke inside. Nah. Yeah, you turn it and you hear a click, and
We are not amused.
instead of the door opening like a door should, it slides into the wall.
Does the key get broken off when it does?
The key disappeared after you unlocked it.
Okay then.
And the door just slides across, kind of like kind of like the glass doors at Walmart or any grocery store.
Right.
And as you peer inside, you can see a very dimly lit room. And you can tell there's someone hanging in a... I just had a brain fart at what the daggum things are called because there's actually a proper name for them. It's the human cages that they used in the Middle Ages to hang people up in.
Okay. I know what you mean.
With somebody in there, a gibbet. And you see someone appears to be unconscious, lying across an altar on the opposite side of the room that you are peering into. You can't make out much details other than apparently it appears to be a female, but you're not certain.
How large is the room?
This room is about it's a circular room about 60 feet in diameter.
Okay.
Oh. She
Do you
has.
have any way of I have a spell that will create light.
Oh, that. Let's avoid. Actually, Karn is going to probably put a hand up to stop you
Okay.
because if you're trying to get a better look, best to get closer, not shine light. We'll draw too much attention.
Fair enough. Do we approach the gibbet or the figure on the altar first?
The gibbet guy might be a little bit more talkative than the unconscious person on the table.
That is reasonable.
And
Is the gibbet guy
the
alive?
yeah, they are. Well, you can tell that from the fact that their chest is moving, that they are alive. Unlike the other specimens of different races scattered about this room, who are in various forms of decomposition. This one appears to be alive, and it does appear to be a female that is in the gibbet.
Okay.
You can see more details because you are closer to that than you are to the altar.
Fair.
Marwin will turn to Karn. Would you like to do the honors, or would you rather I do it?
If by you mean wake them up, you're technically taller than me right now.
Has that ever stopped you before?
Has that ever stopped you before?
Oh, great. All right, fine.
That
Marwin rolls her eyes and just walks towards the gibbet and just gently sort of taps on it.
Okay, yeah, as you're walking, give me a dexterity saving throw.
Of course. Dirty 20.
All right, with a dirty 20, you hear it before you see it, but you hear the pop of a string, and you see an arrow come flying right in front of your face, and you're able to quickly take a step back to miss the arrow making contact with your fleshy body.
Yes. Because my AC is not that high. I will look around again. I have at this point activated the circlet, so I will see any other traps and just looking for any more trigger points.
You're not seeing any traps.
Do I see where the arrow came from?
Well, with that dirty 20, you know it came from the rafters.
Okay, then.
Oh, so there's rafters up above. Okay.
I will turn to Karn. Now is the time for some light, I think.
And now is the time for me to disappear and for you to shine some light. And I will use 2 key points to cast Pass Without a Trace and just back away into the darkness.
Okay, yeah, you step back into the darkness and you disappear from sight.
Taz
Marwin will
readies her
cast.
lightning launchers.
I am currently in the rafters using Shadow Step.
And
Okay.
Marwin will cast dancing lights and throw 4 dancing lights up into the rafters.
Okay, let me see. Does that cause anything else other than, of course, just the dancing lights?
No.
Okay.
Up to 4 torch-sized lights within range, which is 120 feet, making them appear as torches, lanterns, or glowing orbs that hover in the air for the duration. It's a concentration spell. You can combine 4 lights into 1, blah, blah, blah. Each light sheds dim light in a 10-foot radius, and I can move the lights up to 60 feet to a new spot within range. Light must be within 20 feet of another light created by the spell, and it winks out if it exceeds the spell's range.
Okay.
But it's also a cantrip.
Okay. Yeah, as you do this, Karn, you said you're up in the rafters now?
Yes, sir. Shadow Step.
All right. Yeah, from your vantage point, you're looking around as you see these lights begin to, emit light, or these orbs begin to emit light. And you quickly make out a figure. You can tell that something is moving along the rafters. Give me an investigation check.
Yes, sir. Investigation. What is that going to? Oh,
Lux
that's
Conjun
not
now.
going to be fun. Oh, that's actually a little fun here. That's a 16.
Okay, yeah, with the 16, you're not able to make it out completely, but you are able to make out what appears to be a giant spider-shaped body, but with a human torso where the head would be.
Oh no.
Ew.
You know what that means.
And you can tell that they are are pulling another arrow from their quiver and knocking it in their bow.
I'd like to slowly approach from behind and give a push.
All right. Yeah, you have advantage because this is a surprise attack. They do not see you or even know that you're on the rafters. So go ahead and make a strength check. And they are going well, and you have advantage. So
Athletics, right?
yeah, be athletics. That's going to be a very low check.
That is 13.
All right, with a 13, you successfully push them off. And as you give them that quick shove, they let loose an arrow, but it goes flying off and slams into the wall very high up, so nobody gets hit by it. And they fall to they fall 30 feet. And let's see, do they save? Even with 8 legs, they don't save, and they slam into the ground. And they are going to take, where are my D10s? Because they're about to take...
It's going to leave a mark.
What?
Marwin's going to look over and go,
Right.
I hate spiders.
8, 12...
You hate spiders. Real life, I hate them too. But I was the
Same.
official spider.
I don't hate them. They don't.
I strongly dislike spiders.
Spider with a
There's
head
a
is
spider.
interesting to me, but
So long as
I'm
they're
not
not in my
scared.
space, they're fine.
And, well, they take, oh, come on, give me... No.
it's just another animal.
They take 13 points of falling damage because they were way the hell up there.
Is this a friendly spider or is this a?
It's a drider.
No,
Yeah.
it's a drider.
Violent
Drider, yeah.
spider.
It's a drider.
Yeah.
So
The
basically,
drider?
it's a drow
Spider
with the
centaur.
lower body of a spider, like a spider centaur.
Drider D&D.
Is the drider conscious?
Yes, they are conscious. They just took a lot of damage.
Okay.
That's
Are
a lot
we-
of damage.
Are we rolling for initiative now?
Yes, I need everyone, well, except for Levi, to roll for initiative.
All right.
Alright. You know, I'm using the mini dice today.
That's my initiative.
Not 20 for a total of 24.
I got a 9.
12.
At least it's initiative and not something important.
Yeah, I know.
I got a...
I'm sorry,
8.
I rolled high on initiative. We might die.
Okay,
No, no.
Karn, what's your proficiency?
Proficiency?
Yeah, because Drog also rolled a 24.
Okay,
Oh, no.
so you wanted... Okay, my proficiency is 3.
Okay, then you will be going first.
He has a proficiency of 3 or of 2? Oof.
He has a proficiency of 3. You said yours was 4, right?
No.
Oh,
You said you're talking about the proficiency bonus, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, 3. At this level,
Okay,
I'm
then-
only 3.
Okay, then yeah, he's the same.
Good.
Crap!
grief, okay. Well, then
Which has the higher dex?
Yeah.
my
Karn,
dexterity
Oh my
modifier
goodness.
is 4. My
Oh.
actual dexterity is 18.
Okay, yeah, you go first.
Okay.
I'm reading up on the drider. Oh my goodness.
Well, if I'm going first, I'm gonna do my very best to kick his ass And the metal dice has redeemed itself here, so I'm going to go ahead and let it roll for the, well, as a bonus action, I'm going to shadow step right as close to him as I possibly can.
Okay. Yeah, you know, this whole place is basically a massive shadow with the dancing lights. You know, more shadows are popping up everywhere. So
It
yeah,
looks
you
like the
easily,
spider-
you easily get into one of these shadows from the rafters that are right behind him.
All right. And I'm going to, I cast Bonk on the head. That's probably going to miss here. That is
bonk on the head.
yeah, that is a, that's an 10.
What?
That's a 10.
Yeah, you miss, and all you hear is, but you do no damage.
I will recast it because second attack. Oh, that's much better. 27. That is a nat 20.
Strangely, that misses. Nah, you hit.
Woo. All right, and that
roll
is
that critical damage.
and that's with both hands. So that is a D8, 2 D8s here.
I was about to say it's gonna be 2 because double the damage.
2 D8s. Okay. So 8, 12. That's 12.
All right.
Interesting.
Okay. Yeah, you bonk him on the head good this time, and
And I will spend a key point for stunning strike.
all right.
He will have to make a con save here. Specifically, I believe that's a wisdom save here.
He's not saving.
Oh, well.
Unless
yeah,
a 2 beats your...
Nope. So he is stunned until the end of my next turn.
All right, and all right. And, are you doing anything?
Everybody, you have advantage on him now. And that
Nice.
being said, no, that is all I can do.
All right. Drog steps up and he kind of nudges Marwin to the side, and he looks back as he puts his hammer over his shoulder, and he looks down at you. Go, Drog Ridge, or Drog Smash Bug?
Marwin looks up. Smash the damn bug.
He grabs his hammer with both hands, which is something y'all have not seen him do yet. He goes, Drog Smash Bug, good.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
Marwin will take a step back and bow. How about it?
And he will walk over to the Drider because the Drider's stunned. Oh, he has advantage.
Menacing. He's walking.
Oh, shit.
Menacingly.
Let's see. Hang on. I can't remember. He can only strike recklessly when he's raging, right? I can't remember with Barbarian.
I believe so, yes.
Okay, and since he's not okay, so he will not be swinging recklessly. He's just regular swinging. That is a nat 20, thanks to the advantage. 1, 2. I don't think I have enough d8s for this.
I can roll a d8 for you.
4.
The luck rock is helping.
Okay.
Just don't swallow it.
Okay, I do have enough d8s. Okay. He's about to do a lot of damage.
Oh no. Our Drider is
9. 9 plus 8 is 17.
That's what I wanted.
25. 29.
I don't think there's going to be anything left of this bug for the rest of us.
36 points of damage, and the Drider is bloodied already.
That was just his first attack, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, right?
And, oh shit, I forgot he done that two-handed. I need 2 more D2. Okay. Okay, add 10 more to that. This Strider is not looking well at all. And with his second attack, that is a 19, and because of his feet, that is also a crit. He points at the rafters, and he grips his hammer, Babe Ruth style. 8, 10, 17, 17, 21, 27, 28 points of damage, and y'all just see the Drider literally just split in two as the human torso half rips off and goes flying over the raptor.
Oh my gosh! So did we just pretty much destroy this ant?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
And the Drider is definitely dead.
Didn't matter you needed to use it recklessly or not here because I gave you advantage anyhow.
Yeah, if you hadn't have given advantage, the first roll was a 1.
Oh.
Oof. Crit.
So
Nice.
you're welcome, everybody.
Wow.
All right, y'all are no longer in combat, so
Okay then. We got past the first one.
I
Right,
will say this once and only once. You're welcome.
Thank you, Karn.
Thank you, Karn.
Throg looks at you and goes, "Thank you, tiny bird friend. You really got to quit doing that. Confuses Throg."
No.
Fair.
He only understands the simple answers. I don't need to explain anything else.
All right.
He
Well,
understands them. It's just not his first language.
Not in common. If I spoke Orc, then yes, maybe, but no, I don't. I'm an uncultured burb.
all right. Well, what are y'all going to continue to advance towards the gibbet to check it out, see what's going on?
Yeah.
Okay, you're able to now continue to walk over. And nothing else happens. But as you approach the gibbet, and Marwin, as you peer in, you see a familiar face. It's Brooklyn.
Okay.
Well, she turns to Drug. Get her out of there.
Hi.
Throg walks over to the cage, and he begins to look at the lock, and he goes, "Throg, no skill."
Drug.
Take it.
Drug, help.
Okay.
Let me see. I think I have tools on me.
I have plenty of thieves.
Just break the damn lock. Get her out of there.
13 plus 5, that's 8. 18. So, yeah, he easily brings the hammer down on the lock, smashing it. And he quickly opens up the gibbet and reaches in and carefully pulls Brooklyn out, who is wary, looks a bit dehydrated, ragged, but alive.
Marwin will pull out the water bottle and hand it to her. Sip slowly. When's the last time you ate?
Okay. Or just separate them. Okay. So I'm barely alive. Is that what's going on here?
Yeah.
Lovely.
Well, you're not barely alive. You're barely conscious.
Does she need a healing of any kind?
Give me a medicine check.
Okay.
Honey, I'm using the. I'm playing a game. Stop.
And Karn, while Karn and Tez, while Marwin is doing the medicine check,
That's rude.
both of you give me a perception check or an investigation, either one.
I critted. I got a 6 with a nat 1.
Investigation.
Not so good this time here. That's a 3.
Yeah, that's.
You said investigation, right? I could use
Yeah.
that.
My dice are misbehaving tonight.
Okay. As far as you
that
can
is
tell, there's
a 22.
okay.
On
With a
investigation.
all right. With a we'll get to that in just a moment. Yeah, Marwin with that roll. Yeah, you can't see anything that gives you any signs that she is, that she has any physical ailments or anything of that sort, other than just being tired, worn out. Looks like she hasn't had a good sleep in a few days, which the fact that she's been in a gibbet, that kind of makes sense. But
Well, and it's
Tez,
been what, 3-4 days in game?
yeah, about that. Yeah, it's been about 3 days in game since she went missing. Tez, as you're looking around, you notice another small cage, and it's actually, and it looks like a cage that an animal would be kept in. And when the light hits it just right, you can see a small feline-like being inside this cage.
One. Tez just carefully approaches and kneels down to just try and get a better look.
Yeah, as you look in, you see a felis. This isn't no ordinary animal. This is a sentient being, and even as you're looking at the cage that holds it, it's not even a proper cage to put a sentient being in. It has a simple sliding lock.
All right. When Tez undoes the lock.
Right, yeah, you undo the lock and the door falls down, and allowing this felis to finally get out of the cage that it's been in for quite a while.
Oh boy.
Curiosity caused Tez to be killed by the cat.
I mean, that would track.
So am I attacking?
That's up to
No.
you. Do you want it?
So this was a simple lock, right?
Yeah, it was a simple lock.
Okay. Was I drugged or something? Like, what's the story as to why I'm stuck in here, even though I could have picked the lock?
Yeah, you had been drugged for quite a while.
I'm sorry, Kez.
You're getting the lightning launcher.
I
You
have
understand
5
this.
natural weapons on me.
And Tez has the repulsor blast.
Well, is an attack of opportunity if they were opening the cage and I was waiting for an opportunity?
Yeah, you will get an attack of opportunity because you don't know who this is. You just know that the cage has finally come open and you have your chance to finally get freedom again.
Okay. I was in the wrong area. Hey, Tez, does a 23 hit?
Oh, god damn it.
I think I'll take that as a yes.
I'm not biting you, so you only get 4. But I'd like to point out it's 1d4 plus 2 for each attack. This is easier. Yeah.
All right, so 4 damage.
No.
No?
I have 4 claws.
Phoenix is coming out of there like a feral cat.
But
You are wearing armor, though.
I am, in fact, wearing the Iron Man armor. Yes.
it is unfortunately unable to cover face at the moment.
No, it
You're
covers
very
the face.
unlucky. You're very, very unlucky. I'm sorry, kid.
You know you're getting the lightning launcher, yes?
Like, you could have been worse. I could have gotten 4s for each one, but I got 2s for each one. So it's still half damage plus 2. Except for one where I got an actual 6. But you got 18 total damage. I'm not adding in the unarmed strike, right? This is just like...
Yeah, you're just flying out.
So you take 18 damage from my claws.
What
And,
the heck? Whoa! Oh, yeah.
Yeah, as you make this attack and you feel your claws hitting metal, and so you're able to get them in certain spots and actually do a little bit of damage. You quickly realize, wait a minute, this isn't the person that put you in the cage. At least not what you remember before being drugged.
Two of the claws. I'm still holding on, but like 2 of the claws aren't there. And Tez, this is your face that I'm attached to, effectively, right?
I mean,
Hello?
sorry. Everything went out for like a few seconds.
Okay. So I
Yeah,
did 18 damage. Am I effectively attached to like your neck / face area? I realize it's not you, so like, although the bottom claws are still out and like in you / your armor, the top ones at least aren't like in your face anymore. But my body still is. I'm like, this is about me questioning you. So like, unless you manage to somewhat catch me, which attack of opportunity would they have had the opportunity to like catch me but still like get the damage?
Give me a strength check, both of you. We're going to do a strength contest to see if Tess is able to grab you, even though you're able to get your claws in there.
Strength check.
Yep.
All right.
14.
That's an 11.
Okay, yeah, she wasn't able to catch you.
That's where you're ordering from. No deal. So effectively, by the way, do you wear armor on your face or no?
Yes. Yes.
But she didn't have it down because.
So do I see Tez's face or do I see their armor?
You're looking at their face. They didn't have time to get the hood down.
Wait, hold up. Tez has had it on this entire time, ever since leaving the hotel.
Oh yeah, that's right. You never raised the visor, did you?
No.
Okay. Yeah. Then you're just looking at the metal face.
Yeah.
Okay. What accent did we say that Whiskers has?
You said city.
Like a city southern? Okay, we're not decided yet on the accent for Whiskers, so I'm just gonna use my regular
Okay.
voice till we figure it out. With the added nya. Why did you bring me here, nya?
What the fuck are you talking about?
Speak or I dig.
Tez just presses the gem, the like gem-like node for the lightning launcher just against it. Get the fuck off, or I swear to the gods, I will electrocute a cat.
What?
You can get a drink.
A cat. Wait.
Oh yeah, I have to like
Going
half
for
cast
electric
out. Never
cat?
mind.
Is that what you said?
No, that was in universe. You hear Brooklyn all of a sudden just perk up. What?
Nope. No cats. No cats.
Looks down at the weapon.
You went over there to see me.
What items do I currently still have on me, or do I have everything carried?
No, right now you don't have any of your items on you. All you have is your armor and, of course, your claws.
Would the claws really have done any damage through his armor?
Where
I effectively managed to avoid because it is claw. It's like cat claws, so I'm effectively getting in between the armor joints.
Yeah.
He doesn't want anything, so here.
Not that I would have done a full 18 damage. Really? You don't nothing?
I told him that you want here, take it, you want.
We'll swing back to this in a minute when it's not my turn, okay? So we left off at getting electrocuted. Looks down, notices I have nothing, stares at the eyes. I've got 7 more lives now. How many do you have?
Marwin looks over. You know, that's actually a really good question.
I'm also trying to figure out why Marwin isn't trying to de-escalate the situation.
Yeah.
All she sees is this giant cat on Tez's face.
Yeah.
Marwin
Could I just
doesn't have
try to use
armor.
the lightning launcher real quick?
Normal-sized cat talking and on this guy's face.
Marwin
On her
doesn't have
face,
armor
yeah.
of
I'm
any
going to-
kind.
Can
Well,
I
actually,
just
yeah,
use
I
my
could
lightning
cast
launcher
armor.
real quick?
But I
I
wanna
don't
waste
suffer
myself
disadvantage at close range.
Yes, but I am attached to you.
I will let you use it, but you have to remember the properties of conductivity. So, yes, you can shock the cat, but you're wearing metal armor.
And the cat's attached to you.
Fair enough. Hold on.
No, they're thinking about it.
All right, I'm not going to use the silver point dart.
Tez,
I
Tez,
can use Eldritch Blast though, so that's what I'm going to do.
Tez, slow down. Slow down. Marwin casts Mage Hand and slides it down between the cat and Tez just to kind of break them apart.
Oh boy.
All right, how do we want to resolve this?
It's
How much?
getting rough.
How much does your character weigh, Levi?
If I'm right, I weigh about the same as a cat, unless I'm wearing.
Not
armor.
much.
I weigh
Is
like
it more? You weigh
10,
more than
15
5
a small
pounds.
creature.
Like
Yeah, so
10
you probably weigh
pounds,
at least about, maybe at most 8 pounds.
Yeah, I do not weigh much.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's
yeah,
still more than 5 pounds. So mage hand.
So,
Like with
Make
my
sure
armor
that
and
it's
everything, I'm
10.
like
5 to 10
I'm like
pounds, somewhere
38
there.
pounds or something like that. But like without it, I'm just not much at all. So I get moved.
Yes, you get split apart. She's not able to lift you, but she is able to push you.
Boy.
So on all fours, ready to pounce.
And
Who
Mage
are
Hand
you?
has the ability
Why
to
did you bring me
lift
here
up
now?
its hand. Drug actually walks up and looks down at you, and Drog, of course, being a very broad, very muscular orc, looking down at you with this big hammer. And goes, "What's wrong with tiny kitten?"
Aw.
Tiny kitten will take your dangly bits off.
I like
Drog
this
don't
one.
know whether that is cute or threat. Drog take it as both. And Drog kneels down so he's more on your level, so you don't have to look up. Even though you still have to look up because Drog is still he's average height for an orc, so he's like 6'5" normally. So he bends down and he goes, "Look, little kitten friend, we no bring you here. We just found place 5 minutes ago."
Can I tell if is he being sincere and everything?
Give me an insight check.
That was one of the. I have got investigation. That insight, right? Okay. Is that what I think?
Oh, no.
5.
Yeah, as far as you can tell, he's being 100% truthful with you. And the fact that his hammer has blood on it, and you can see the upper half of the drider hanging off of the rafters above you, you kind of get the idea that they're not the ones who put you in here.
So my character will put its claws back in and stand back up and brush its fur off. Do I still have and my kitty wears a green cloak. Do I still have a green cloak on?
Your kidnapper had removed everything from you.
Looks down. Looks over at the others. I apologize about my appearance. Looks at Tez, but not about what happened to you. You threatened to do something to me instead of just answering me.
After you fucking... I swear to God, this entire...
If you were drugged and placed into a cage and someone random opened it, what would you do?
And if you were pounced on by a random person you don't know, what would you do?
Answer their question real quick.
You know what?
Drog looks at you, Tez. Kitten has point.
I'm going to just look around for our new friend's stuff here.
Give me an investigation. It's a very low check.
And while he's doing that, Marwin casts friends on the cat.
7.
No.
Yay!
Wow.
It will know that
that
you cast friends on it after the spell wears off.
Yes, but hopefully by then tempers will have cooled.
What's the resist on that or whatever?
On friends?
Should be a wisdom.
There isn't one.
Let's see. Let me pull it up.
Or what am I rolling against on that, I should say?
Against friends? For the duration, you have advantage on all charisma checks directed at one creature of your choice that isn't hostile towards you. You aren't hostile towards Marwin. You are hostile towards Tez.
Technically, it's hostile to everyone around me right now because I was kidnapped, drugged, placed into a cage, and woke up surrounded by random people I do not know, with blood dripping down one of them. The other one threatened to kill me instead of just answer me real quick. The only one I'm probably not...
I said I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. That is an answer.
The one who actually had the blood on the hammer, ironically enough. That's because I believed them.
I
So
did
it's
answer
still
the
like-
question. I said I
You
don't
did
know what the
Not
fuck
so
you're
much as
talking
just
about.
weary and like exactly like a cat would be with new people around. They're technically
Yeah.
hostile towards you.
I was gonna say if I was here a little more.
Unfortunately, because everybody was talking, you may have missed the part where Tez actually did say, "Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about."
I was gonna say.
Drog looks around and he sees there's some chests in here, but they're all very large, and he sees one tiny one, and he goes over and he opens it up, closes it, and it's small enough that he's able to grab it with one hand, and he brings it over and sets it in front of you, and he goes, "Drog think this belongs to you."
Cautiously, while staring at him still.
As you open the chest, you see all your items.
Closes the chest real quick, looks around. If I can trust a lot of you, would you mind turning around for a moment?
I think I'm just gonna go check
Fine.
on the guy that's over there on the table.
That's a good idea. I'm gonna go with you.
I'm still unconscious.
So opens it up and starts putting my gear on.
All right, yeah, while you're putting your gear on, Marwin, you and Karn walk over to the altar, and as you approach, you quickly realize that this is no normal person on the altar. They're they're a little bit larger than humans that you have seen, or most humans that you know of. But the main thing that gives them away is hang on, just before I say it, let me make sure I'm thinking right.
I swear, if you ask me for 10 copper, I'm gonna be fucking pissed.
But what really gives you the idea that there's something different about this person is this weird aura that you're getting. You get the feeling that they're not, or at least partially not from this plane. And as you're looking them over, you can see that they're bound to this altar with special magical shackles. And you quickly realize that this is an awesomer.
Well, now.
We need to get her out of that.
Is this person? Sorry, I have to ask for my own mental image here, because I don't think you described it. This person, are they? Were they physically male or female?
Yeah, they're female.
Okay, making sure I understood that correctly, because I didn't hear it in your
This is
description.
an awesomer D&D, or
Yeah, it's spelled that way, I believe.
Yes.
I believe.
not that I was looking at it. Oh, okay. I was totally spelling it wrong.
Okay. But
Marwin
yeah,
starts examining the shackles to see if she can figure out how to get them off of the individual.
it's beyond me here at this point. I can't do magic.
Brooklyn, where
Yes.
awesomers are pretty much on the
Looking them up.
opposite side of the spectrum from tieflings, where tieflings are descended from demons and devils,
Okay.
and humans. Awesomer are descended from celestials and angels and humans.
Okay.
Yeah, as you're messing with the shackles, trying to figure out how to get them open, you see no place for a key to enter, and you can't figure out how they were even put on to begin with. That these things seem to be magically bound. But as you are trying to figure out the shackles, they do awaken,
Mm-hmm.
and you happen to be looking face to face with this young awesomer.
Do you know how to undo your shackles?
Do I?
No, you aren't sure either how to undo them. In fact, you don't even remember how you got here.
I'm
The-
sorry, what?
The last thing you remember is you were helping a band of locals deal with a hydra that had escaped its enclosure, and you were dealing with that. And next thing you know, you are unconscious and presented on the altar.
So Marwin will continue examining the shackles to try and figure out how to get them to release.
I didn't actually answer you though.
Hello?
No, I do not know how to open these. Where are we?
We are. Where are we?
You're in Luventhal.
We're in Leventhal. We're searching for a number of things. Do you have a name? I'm assuming you have a name.
Yes. My name is Iana.
Yes, totally.
Pleased to meet you, Iana.
Nice to see you.
If you want, Marwin, give me an investigation check to see if you're able to decipher how to get these shackles off.
Modifier. 18.
Yeah, with an 18, you follow the chains, and you realize that the chains all meet underneath the altar, and those chains are connected. The best way I can describe it is it looks like a power cord.
Okay.
And you see that cord is going to a large gem that is growing or glowing very brightly now that you're near the altar, and can see it. And you get the idea that well, with your history and actually, give me an Arcana check to see if you actually can figure out what this gem is doing.
Ten.
Okay, with a 10, you're able. You can decipher that that it's possibly draining her power out of her into this crystal for some reason, but you're not exactly sure how it's doing that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, when in doubt, break things.
Wait.
You catch Karn mid swing with the staff, and he's like, fine.
We don't
She's
know
like-
if the energy is going to rebound on her. And Marwin stops to think for a minute. She no
Yes,
longer
I-
has the tonal rod, correct?
Correct.
She pulls out the sphere and aims it at the lock to see if it can shed light, pardon the pun, on the best way to get it to release.
As you pull the beacon out of your bag, It doesn't shine a light at the crystal, but it shines a light through the wall behind the crystal.
Okay, then. Sure, it'd be nice to have that rod, wouldn't it?
Mm-hmm.
And she starts looking around to try and find a way to the other side of the wall.
Give me an investigation check.
$13.
Yeah, you can't see any any lever, any button, any loose brick or anything that would give you an idea of if there's any way to get on the other side of this wall.
As I'm becoming more conscious and starting to take the room in, is there anything that I notice?
Let's see. Give me an investigation check.
Oh.
That's an 18.
Okay. With an 18, yeah, you notice above you, is this odd-looking light. Basically, it looks like a very odd-looking light fixture, and you can actually, with an 18, you can actually see some form of energy coming out of that light fixture and entering into your body, and you get the idea that you're basically being used as a conduit.
Would I be able to tell if it's safe to knock the chandelier down?
Yeah, with an 18, yeah, you get the idea that that could be removed easily with without taking any damage to yourself or anyone else.
I believe we may need to knock down the chandelier.
Good idea. Drog.
Drog looks at, yes, little friend.
I can't reach that. Can you?
Let's see. Can Drog reach it? Oh, yes, Drog can.
Can you knock it down?
Yes, Drog can knock down. All friends move back.
All right.
Before he does that, just in case of shrapnel, Marwin is going to cast Blade Ward on Iana.
All right. Yeah, you cast Blade Ward, and as you step back, you don't see Drog swing his hammer at the chandelier, but he begins to spin it. And this is a massive two-handed. Well, for everybody else, it would be a massive two-handed warhammer. For Drog, it's one-handed. And he just begins spinning it faster and faster, and then he just lets it rip. And you see it slam into the chandelier, breaking it off of its post and slamming it against the wall. And then Drog walks back over and picks up his hammer and goes, "Okay, what Drog do now?"
Marwin looks over and checks on Iana. Are you okay?
As you're checking on her, you notice that the energy that was coursing through the shackles and the chains is no longer coursing through it.
Let's see if we can get those off of you.
It would be very much appreciated.
Okay. How do you want to get them off?
Marwin is going to very gently reach for them, alert to anything that might snap back on her.
Yeah, you're able to touch them and examine them closer now. And And you notice that these shackles seem to be somehow basically fused to the chain. And now that it doesn't have the power coursing through it, you can tell that this isn't a magical fusion. It is, it is a mechanical, that they were forged this way after they were placed on her. Meaning, you can figure out, if you can figure out how to break them, you can get them off.
Hmm.
In fact,
How much slack have I got?
there's enough slack in it to where you can raise your arms and legs, a good probably 6 to 8 inches off the altar.
Okay, but I'm not sitting up until they're off. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Marwin is going to grasp the chains as close to the gem as possible and cast frostbite on the chains.
Okay.
So that they get brittle and can be broken.
All right. Let's see. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Let's see. Let's see how we can. What we add? How can we resolve this? Okay. At what level are you casting this? This cantrip
It's
at?
just a cantrip. So I can keep casting it over and over again until it has the desired result.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. You don't have access.
Cantrips don't upcast.
Yeah, it's just a cantrip. So
Okay. Well, that's what I was looking, because spell damage increases by 1d6 when you reach 5th level, which I don't think you're a 5th level caster yet, are you?
not yet.
Okay. So yeah, it'll just be the normal version then. So
it's 1d6 cold damage, but because I can cast it again, I can do 1d6 cold damage every time I cast it.
Okay. Yeah. Go ahead, and because it has no constitution, so I'm not even going to make that throw. So go ahead and just roll and see how much damage or how brittle you make this chain.
4.
Right. Yeah, with a 4, I'm not actually using that for the attack damage. Just seeing how much you put into it. As you see your spell or this cantrip begin to infuse into the chain, you can you hear the telltale signs of metal fracturing, and it beginning to splinter and crack.
Mm-hmm.
And you get the idea that right now, while the cantrip is still in effect, that with enough force, this part of the chain can be broken.
Drog, you're up.
Okay.
Throg walks over there and he looks at you, goes, looks down, and he goes, "Friend, no, Throg, good for things not breaking."
Marwin switches to Orc and explains, "I've made the chain brittle. I need you to break the chain."
And he speaks to you back in Orc, goes, "Fine, move out of the way."
And I step back, again casting Blade Ward on Iana, just in case of shrapnel.
Yeah, that was a 19 drug. Go ahead.
I was going to say, while they're both talking, I speak up also in Orc. Please do not break me.
That is the goal.
Drog looks at you, Marwin, and goes, "Did you know they could do that?"
I didn't, but I'm glad they can. Now we have someone else to talk Orc with.
And he picks up his hammer and he slams it down, and he rolled a 19, which is of course for him. That is a crit. And and he smashes the chain, which means the chains are now free, but they're still attached to how the heck do you pronounce your name again? Iana.
Yana.
So Iana can move freely, but she still has the chains attached to her ankles and her wrist.
Okay.
Marwyn will turn to Iana. I didn't want to try to do that too close to you because I didn't want to get you hurt. Do you have any suggestions on how we can get the chains, the shackles off your arms and legs?
I'm checking to see if I've got anything. No, I don't. Is there a smith amongst you?
Actually, kind of. Tez, you want to see what you can do here?
And I apologize. I wasn't quite active. I was trying to order dinner, and kids were being kiddos.
Tez
While you guys are doing whatever you guys are doing, can I get a quick playback?
examines the shackles.
Got ourselves Asimar, currently tied down to a table, just recently freed with weakened chains, but the shackles are still technically attached.
Oh.
Yeah.
And there's a big shiny gem behind the altar.
I mean, there's that too.
I just had an
I
idea.
could probably help with that. Meow. I don't know why I'm doing the accent now.
I have an idea. I don't know if it'll work. Let me find it.
Are these like magical chains,
While
or
they're
are
doing
they
that-
just?
Yep, they are indeed magical.
Yeah.
Well, no, they aren't. They aren't magical chains. They
Forging
just have
is not
magic
magical. It's yeah.
Okay. I was just curious, like, if you could be the lockpick, like from a rogue standpoint.
There's no lock.
yeah.
The shackles were forged to the chain.
Yeah, yeah.
I
Yeah.
Were the
have.
shackles weakened at all?
No, because she only froze the portion that was nearest to the conduit running to the crystal.
So as to not
Alright.
injure
Right.
our new friend.
Yeah.
But I have an idea.
So basically, right now, Ayana, you have 4 3-foot-long pieces of chains attached to your wrist and ankles.
All right, I do have something that could break the shackles, but it does risk hurting.
I have an idea, and it should not cause any damage to Iana.
Okay. What is it?
I am going to use a 2nd level spell and cast Enlarge on the shackles so that she should be able to slip her hands and feet out of them.
Okay, I'm not even going to have you roll anything, or because of course the shackles aren't going to contest it. But yeah, as you're laying there, Iana, you notice that all 4 of these shackles begin to enlarge to where they are now large enough for you to easily slide your limbs out of.
Nice.
All right, so I take them off my wrists, sit up, slip them off my feet, and then start rubbing some feeling back into my arms. Is much appreciated. So, where did you say we are?
Leventhal. We're searching for the resting place of the storm giant known as the Overlord.
How far away is that from where I last remember being?
That
Actually, I could ask that question too.
You're on one of the Isle of Giants. When you lost consciousness, you are still on the mainland, which is a 2-day sea travel.
Oh well. Same with me, I assume.
No, you just went from one island to the other.
And what about my character?
You're also you're pretty much in the same boat as Iana. Last thing you remembered is you were at a tavern, in the Highland stronghold, and you woke up inside of a cage.
I've had long naps before now, but not that long.
I hope that Hydra did not cause more trouble.
Wait, a Hydra?
Am I still unconscious?
You shouldn't be.
No, because we've given you water and food and tended to any
you're
obvious.
I was under the impression I still was. So
While they're all talking, that shiny gem. It's shiny.
You're
gonna have to race Tez for it.
I will, if it's okay with the DM.
Shiny.
Rogue my way over there while they're all busy. I got a.
Do I see this happening?
I have a
knowing
23
Tez.
to stealth.
Knowing what Tez does,
Tez was probably also waiting for the same opportunity.
hold on. What's that?
Wait, hold on. My internet is sucky as hell. I'm hearing every other second.
I just said that Tez probably was waiting for the exact same opportunity, but Phoenix was already on the move, and you get to the crystal first, and you because of a 23, you were able to do it without anybody noticing. But as you grab the crystal, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Don't hate me. Don't hate me. Don't hate me. I desperately need a good roll.
I've put the luck stone back in the bottle.
Where's my dice?
So,
I didn't like it.
would I see Brooklyn still being in some distress?
Brooklyn, how are you faring? You've been let out of the gibbet that you have been in for the last 3 days.
Yep.
Which I kind of figured that's probably a little bit stressing on you.
I was just told I was given food and water at some point. I thought I had been unconscious this whole time. Apparently, I've been given food and water, so I'm at least awake because we failed the healing spell, so that's why I was.
Well, it wasn't a healing spell. She was just trying to see if there was anything else was wrong with you.
Sure.
So you can tell that Brooklyn is still a little distressed.
So yes, I would say I'm still distressed.
I'm gonna go over there and examine her.
All right, and
he's all right. I am a healer.
Thank
while
goodness.
you're doing that, I gotta roll the damage on what happened to Phoenix.
And it's a normal, not crit, because the armor I'm wearing.
Okay.
At least there's that.
Okay. You as you touch the crystal, you get this jolt of electricity, and you get slammed against the altar. And thankfully, you don't go unconscious, but you do take 4 points of bludgeoning damage.
Well, somebody got a little too big for that.
Tez is just holding back laughter.
All right. Iana, as what are you doing as you approach Brooklyn?
Just looking her over for injuries, obvious maladies, that kind of thing.
Okay, I'm gonna have you do the same thing Marwin did. Give me a medicine check.
Snake attacked.
All right, you guys had enough to get it.
That is a 15.
Yeah, with a 15, you look her over, and other than a few minor, abrasions and bruising, which comes from being in the gibbet, and her being a little bit malnourished, other than that, you see no abnormalities with her.
You will be fine. You need to rest.
Okay.
And then as I see the cat flying across the room, apparently they were stealing my magic. Good to know.
Oh,
The gem was your magic?
Most
Yes.
of my spells are lightning based, so makes sense.
Tez is going to inspect the gemstone.
All right, give me an investigation check.
All right.
thank you, Anna.
Glad to help. Now,
All right, time to get the luck rock.
I had things. I turn and look at Drog and Orc say, would
That
you
is
mind
a
breaking the locks off these
21.
chests?
Throg puts a big smile on his face, and he grabs his hammer and goes, "Throg loves smash!" And he goes over and just begins to break the locks off the chest. What did you get again, Tez?
21.
Okay, with a 21, you notice that that the pedestal that the crystal is setting on, that it's basically protecting the crystal for the most part, kind of helping keep it from being removed. But you, with that having investigation, you get the idea that that messing with this crystal is going to get that same energy coursing through you.
And by the way, when I do stand up, I'm slightly smoky with my hair all puffed out.
Again, Tez is holding back laughter just looking at you.
Gives you a nasty look. I got through your armor once.
You really want to try your luck again?
Yes. Oh wait, I mean yeah.
Right, okay, yeah, there's 6 chests that have now had the locks broken off of them. So what are you wanting to do, Ayana?
Just look through them to see if my possessions are in them, because I'm assuming I still have my clothes on, and that's about it.
Yeah, you just have your basic clothing on. But yeah, you open up a couple of the chests, and you find your armor, and all of your gear and supplies that you had on you.
Oh, thank goodness. The smith that made this breastplate is on the southern half of the continent. I did not look forward to walking back there.
Believe me,
Frog-
I understand that.
Drog looks at you and he goes, and because Drog is trying to improve his common, in common, he looks at you and goes, Drog knows very long walk, especially try to walk across water, not easy.
That's where Phoenix turns as it. What?
There you go.
What water?
Yes, little cat friend. You are on island. 2-day boat ride from continent.
Yeah, it's not exactly an easy drive here.
Who owned this place? I assume you did to them what you did to. And I look up at the rafters and point at the top half of the Drider. Then
That was the only person that was here.
You're muted, Babs.
Sorry, I was having sneezing fits. I said we don't know the answer to that question yet.
Yeah,
Oh,
'cause like I
wonderful.
said, you are the only, you and what's left of that points up at the rafters. Is those are y'all are the only living things we've encountered down here.
Wonderful.
And with that, you all hear the sound of stone scraping against stone, and the door that y'all had come through is now no longer there.
Great.
And you begin hearing another sound coming from over by the crystal. And again, it is the sound of stone scraping against stone, and you hear a voice.
Interesting.
And who has messed with my power?
Not exactly your power to begin with, was it?
And what little light is in this room, it begins to flicker, almost as if darkness has been cast, but not to a full effect.
Mm-hmm.
So dark vision for those of us who have it.
Dark vision wouldn't work if darkness was cast.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind.
Even those
Yeah,
even those of you with dark vision, you're noticing that that when the lights flicker out, it's completely dark.
Okay,
And-
I'm gonna reach behind me, touch the altar, and cast light.
Yeah, the altar
Go for it.
lights up. It becomes a solid source of light as the rest of the room goes completely dark. And the only spot you can see is the area where the light from the altar is touching. And it's almost as if they're coming through the wall more than coming through a entrance in the wall.
Does darkness does darkness prevent like the sound and everything as well? Just like sight?
No,
It's just sight.
Okay.
I've had it used against me and used it against people. I know this one.
But this tall hooded figure appears, like I said, almost as if they're walking through the wall, and they point a gloved hand towards towards Ayana. She was the source of my new power.
And what was I? A snack? Yeah.
Does he have to say yeah all the time?
I'm
awake now.
are supposed to be my new house pet.
I am not a house pet. Yeah.
I am awake now, and I do not consent.
Nor do I.
Marwyn steps forward. She casts Armor of Agathis on herself and draws her sword. No!
Well, you heard everybody. You're in the wrong.
All right. Hang on. Why do I keep closing that? I need that.
You are having a night.
What?
I keep closing the one thing I need.
Oh my god, it goes teeth.
And let's see. And as you say that, let's see. Hang on. I gotta make sure that this is a spell that they can cast, because I don't want to accidentally cast one that they don't.
Okay.
Oh no, that's not the right one.
You're supposed to be my house pet. I'll never be a house pet.
No. There's the right one.
There we go. As as you say that, Marwyn, and you draw your sword, I need you to make a charisma saving throw.
Charisma. Okay.
Oh no, not this again.
Keep in mind, I've got a +7 to charisma saving throws.
Lay down. Yeah, lay down.
You said that last time, and guess what happened? You got banished.
I mean, this is true. 19.
Okay. With a 19, what the rest of you see is, for just a moment, Marwyn blinks out of existence, but then reappears as she is able to fight off the spell banishment.
I don't like that spell.
It was very rude.
You're
Very
right.
rude.
Rude is a good word for it.
Right, and
I think we should teach him a lesson.
We don't know what we're dealing with. Let's see.
all right. Well, and with that, basically attack of opportunity. That the person just did against Marwyn. I need everyone to roll initiative.
Okay.
Yay!
Moving off.
15.
Initiative.
Just had my character sheet.
Dirty
14.
20.
8.
23.
13.
Okay, hang on. Too many voices. I have too many voices in my head.
That's why we're putting him in chat.
Food will be here. Your guys' dessert will be here in just a couple minutes.
Let's see. Alright,
You
got
need,
14.
you need to go outside. Your dessert will be here in just like a couple minutes.
Okay, 20. Alright, what did you get, Phoenix? Levi.
Yeah, sorry, I got.
What'd you roll? 13? Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, now I need to roll for Drog, and
I do apologize.
And-
I've got a little bit of chaos going on.
okay, alright, Iana, what is your proficiency?
+4.
Okay, then you will be
4.
before. Then you will be before Drog. Right.
You mean dexterity mod?
That's a
Oi,
0.
oi, oi.
Okay.
There's usually
My deck. Oh wait, what?
because if we're doing proficiency, we should all pretty much have around the same proficiency mod, unless somebody's at different level.
I got
Right.
a +5 in mine for my decks. Was I supposed to add that to my initiative this time?
yes.
Oh, then I do not have a 13. It's 13 + 5.
Wait, hold up. We're adding proficiency to
Sorry,
our
give me a
initiative.
second.
What?
Hello?
Like I said, proficiency if you're at level 7 should be 3 for everybody.
Somebody
That's
drop what?
everybody. If you're trying
Alright,
to
so
do it, if
hold
you're
up.
trying
We're
to do a
adding
tiebreaker,
our.
Okay.
you're gonna do dex.
Okay, yeah, it's +3. That's correct.
Hold up. So wait,
Right.
we're adding our decks to.
Yeah, Marwyn, you're at a different level. You're not the same as the rest of us.
Yeah, a couple of a couple of characters are out of sync with the rest for reasons.
All right,
So-
so if we're adding proficiency,
Because
then I'm
reasons.
at a 23.
No, you're even if you're not in initiative. If you're trying to do a tiebreaker, you're supposed to use your dexterity score.
I've always the
reason why I say proficiency because everybody has the same proficiency.
Well, that's why I asked, for Iana and when you and Drog get the same, because I couldn't remember what yours was, because Drog is not the same level as as everyone else, and
Okay, I've got a 13, so unless I'm going against
Okay.
something else, it's a +5. So it's 13.
Yeah.
Unless like I'm doing a tiebreaker.
Okay.
I was warning you about that. I was like, what? Is that the what?
all right, Marwyn,
You might be
you're
so
up,
confused.
How far am I from this guy?
right in front of you.
I am going to do a two-handed attack with my Dragon's Bane dagger in one hand and my sword in the other.
All right.
Yeah, proficiency doesn't become 4 until you're like level 9.
And what am I rolling for that?
It's a melee attack, so 20 plus your strength.
Okay. Which is not very high. So that is going to be a 10.
That does not hit. All right.
At least it's not a negative this time.
This is true. All right, Tez, you're next.
All right, lightning launcher.
Well, from where you're at, and to where this being is, because nobody has decided to figure out what this being is. Marwin is literally right in between you two.
All right, I'm going to. Man, straight line, damn. All right, yeah, I'm going to move so that Marwin is not in my line of fire, and lightning launcher.
All right, roll the attack.
God damn. All right, that is a 25.
Okay, that does hit.
All right. Where the fuck is the metal D6? Where's the mini D6? It's gone.
Oh.
Where's the mini D6? Where'd it go?
Why did you keep it such a nice little case?
I had it on the table so that I wasn't rolling all of my dice at once. Where the hell is it? Well, it's not going to be fun to step on that. All right, let me get out the big metal dice.
By the way, I can tell you from experience of stepping on one of those.
Oof.
Not fun. Not
Yeah,
fun.
I've stepped on a metal D4 before.
Yeah. All
right.
Oh, I need to break out RN Jesus.
No!
So that's 9 damage.
Okay, actually they only take 5.
What is it? What is with it? Oh wait, hold up. What? You said they
Lightning.
only took 5, yeah?
Yeah. They're resistant.
What is with it with all of these enemies having fucking resistance to lightning?
You're up against a freaking storm giant.
And
No, this is not a
lightning
giant.
This is not a
Oh,
giant.
we're not. This is not the giant.
No, but
Yeah.
we're leading up to the storm giant. Everything is going to have lightning resistance.
And he was also stealing magic from someone whose principal source of energy is lightning.
God damn it.
Yeah, I was trying to say, come on, man.
That's why I
Yeah.
used my sword, even though I'm.
We don't even know what we're fighting though.
You want,
Hey,
that is
but-
like my highest attack right now because Alice is out of commission.
all right, Ayana, you're next.
Oh, okay. How far away from me are they?
Let's see. They're about from where you're at, about 15 feet.
Okay, in that case, I'm going to cast Spirit Guardians.
All right.
Oh, yeah, you said cleric.
All right, and
And
let's see. Make sure I'm thinking of the right one before I say what I'm about to say. Where are you at?
and I'm going to go ahead and designate that everyone except this guy is unaffected.
And what do your spirit guardians look like?
They're angelic.
Do they look like Delores from Touched by an Angel?
Let's say no.
Can they look like the angels from Angel in the Outfield?
Again, let's go ahead and say no.
Or are we thinking cat?
Right?
No, thank you, not right now.
Or biblically accurate angels?
Well, it
Let's
depends
just
on the rank of the biblically accurate angels, you know.
right.
All
Are we
right.
talking
Gotta
seraphim?
make a wisdom save.
Yes.
And wow,
Oh, wait.
he does have
No, I
a
wasn't
+2
thinking
to
of
wisdom.
seraphim. I was thinking of
Really?
brain.
But that's not going to help. He only rolled a 6. So
Yeah. Nope. He's gonna take 3d8 radiant.
all right.
Let the
Actually, roll
concentration
6
begin.
because he is not resistant to radiant. In fact, he has the opposite problem.
Oh,
That's
So double that damage.
all right.
the,
So
the Death Knights make sense
17
now.
Hold on. He had the opposite problem
Plus-
for what?
50. Ooh.
He
Ow,
is
that's
he is weak
32?
against radiant damage.
All right.
Radiant. Okay.
Okay. Right. And I'll go ahead and tell you right now, he doesn't take any of the necrotic. Or wait, no, that's if you're evil. Okay, never mind.
Yes, I am chaotic good, not evil.
All right. And is that all you can do?
Yes.
Okay. Now it is Drog's turn, and Drog looks over at Marwyn because Marwyn is the closest to this being, and he
Chieftain.
Drog rage.
Marwyn steps back with a flourish. Have fun.
And you all see this big smile creep across Drog's face. Hang on, I got to pull up his wild magic.
Oh no,
stuff.
because he wild rages.
All right. And let's see. Will of morality, turn. What is the lesson that we should learn?
Let me pull
Fez?
it up. Hold on. Yep, I'm pulling it up now.
$19.
It's loading. Give me a second. Moral number 3: people who live in glass houses should not get dressed with the lights out.
All right, 19. Okay, for the next minute, he gains resistance to non-magical bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage.
He gains
Alright.
resistance to it?
Drog does.
Yeah, Drog does.
Oh, drug. Okay.
And with that, you all see this fiery energy just pulsate out of Drog as his eyes go to that bright green that you're all familiar with now when he rages, and he will make his first attack, not recklessly. That is a 19. He is doing that one-handed, and for him that is a crit. So that is 9. 9 plus 6, 15, 21, 29, 32 on his first attack. And then with his second attack, he is going to go at it recklessly.
Jeez.
And that is a 17, which ties, so that is also a hit. 7, 9, 10, 18, 22. Okay. And then he takes a step back and surveys his damage as you can definitely tell that this person has really taken a beating, and Drog is just sitting there just waiting to go again. And Karn, you're next.
Okay. So let's go ahead and I'm gonna cast Bonk on the Shins because I'm short.
All right, roll that attack.
All right. Shoot, that is a 13.
Okay, once again, you swing your staff and you hear and but no damage is dealt.
I bet you anything came from
Look up, squint, try to hit him again.
I
Oh,
rolled it.
that is a 19 to hit.
Hey, that hits.
Okay,
I'll check.
so this is with both hands. I am unfortunately,
supposed to be here around.
unfortunately for him, I'm also going to be adding a little bit of divine punishment to him, in the form of divine might. And I have to ask for flavor wise here, is this fellow an undead?
Give me an investigation check with advantage because you're up close.
Yes, sir. Oh, that is a 21, a natural 20.
Oh, nice.
Okay. Yeah. Not only do you know that this thing is undead, you know exactly what it is. It's a lich.
Oh, no, it's a bloody
Oh shit.
fucking lich. And that's when Karn unleashes all holy hell. Okay, they will take 1 bludgeoning. And
Ow.
how much is that? I'm sorry, not 1 bludgeoning. That's 5 bludgeoning. And
ripped his knee.
what is that? 9 radiant damage.
Double it. So 18.
18 radiant damage. And that is the one casting of Divine Smite that I got here. However, I do have one other thing, but I don't know if this is an action or not. Let me reread it real quick here. But while I do that, I'm going to go ahead and spend another key point here because, let's face it, key is awesome for a stunning strike. And again, this lich is going to have to make a DC 13 Wisdom save.
All right, and
I'm
That
sorry,
is a
con
15.
save. Con save.
that is a 15 plus, which he already saved. Con 15 plus 3,
Yeah.
18. So yeah, he definitely
Yeah,
saves.
definitely saves. So he's not stunned. Damn it! I was hoping to set it up for everybody. I'm sorry, everybody.
Trying to stun.
All right, and let's see. Grab my where'd it go? There it is. All right. Who is next? All right. Phineas, you're next.
Can I ask a couple clarifying questions real quick out of character? First of all, Karn, did you say it was a lich out loud for everyone to hear?
Yes, he would have.
Okay, Terry, what is your barbarian's character's name?
Drog.
Drog? Okay. And lastly, how close to like being defeated, because it's already dead, does this lich look?
He is. He's not quite what would be considered bloodied yet, but he's on that borderline.
He's on the verge of like, we're probably gonna win this.
Yeah.
Okay. I want to use my persuasion real quick and tell the lich, you could either stop, or I'm pretty sure Grog could use you like a backpack. It'd be very easy to rip your arms and legs off continuously before you properly heal for the rest of, eternity. Oh, Grog,
Not the
how about
lich
a new
jerky.
shield instead?
Grog?
Okay. What'd you say again? Because Tez talked at the same time.
I asked Grog, how about a new shield instead?
Drog's over there, gripping his hammer tighter. Goes, Drog always need new shield.
Okay, what do you
We
want me to?
will not be
I want
using
that
this thing as
persuasion,
shield.
not intimidation. I want to persuade this thing to be like, this isn't worth it.
You're going to have to go against his intelligence.
Okay.
Contested. Lovely.
That's a 25.
Yeah, I failed that. What? Dinner is was that you guys kicking off the thing? I think that's it. I think that's them.
What?
Hello? Yes, it is.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Well, we'll just go ahead and move on to. All right, Brooklyn. You're
Okay.
next.
All right.
Oh wait, no. It's the Lich, and then you. Hang on.
Okay, let's get to go first.
Sorry.
That's okay.
He's got to make another wisdom saving throw since he's starting his turn in the spirit
Right.
guardian area.
No, we're just waiting.
That is a
for-
19
Oh, that's not good.
plus 2, so 21.
Yeah, he's good.
Great.
All right, and then break out the will of the punishment will. Who is getting punished?
Wait. Oh, he still takes 3. Wait,
Yeah, he still
I
takes.
failed to-
Hang on. Yeah, I know he still takes.
On a
some
successful,
damage.
he takes half as much. So he'd take
Okay.
3. Since
Mhm.
it's doubled, it goes back to what's normal.
Yeah. So there we go. All right, and he
So that-
is once again going to target Morrowind.
Of course.
That's 12 radiant damage.
Yeah. Let's see. Hang on, what is? Hang on, I gotta make sure. What's? Okay. Marwin, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Of course you do.
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay.
Tell us the lesson that we should learn.
Resistance.
23.
Damn it! That dice is rolling hot tonight. He places a finger on your forehead and utters the word "stun." And for a moment, your vision goes a little blurry, but you're able to catch yourself as it doesn't affect you.
Mm-hmm.
And let's see, does he have? I don't think he has a legendary. No, he does not have a legendary action. Okay.
There we go. Sorry, chaos happened.
Oh wait, yes, he does have a legendary action, and he's going to take that and with his second, I'm going to need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, Jesus.
Again?
Yes. Oh yeah, you just made one. I gotta make another.
Yeah.
$18.
That does not. Let's see. You were hit for 3d6 of cold damage. You're going to take 13 cold damage, and you are paralyzed for 1 minute.
Oh, lovely.
And DM, was me trying to persuade them, oh, wait a minute. I should have gotten higher than a 20.
You did.
Because
Yeah, he had a 25.
yeah, he had a 25, I had a 20, so even he would have been closer. It still wouldn't have beat it. But no, I have let's just have a feature. Great. Persuasion.
Go see what Mama wants.
Oh, and he's also actually no, it wouldn't have worked to begin with because he's immune to. Well, that would technically be charmed.
That would have been a friendly creature, anyways. Never mind.
Okay.
Do I still have an attack action?
Yeah, we just went ahead and moved, so keep it flowing while you were doing what you need to do. So yeah, you still have an attack action.
Okay.
So you can go ahead and jump in and grab that, or you can wait till after Brooklyn gets hers off.
I'll wait until after Brooklyn gets hers off because I'm not sure if chaos is about to happen for me again. So
right.
just in case, I'll hold.
All right, Brooklyn, you're up.
Okay. I think I want to start by going into Wendigo mode.
All right.
Can I do that?
Yes, you can. And for Iona and for Phoenix, this is the first time they've seen this happen. But for the rest of you, this has just become par for the course as you see, Brooklyn's hair begin to fall out as her skin draws taut against her frame, and her limbs begin to elongate as they pop and stretch, and her eyes sink deeper into her skull as her teeth become sharper and she takes on the form of the Wendigo.
Yeah, this one's mine.
This is why I want to go home. This prime material plane is just so strange.
Tell me about it.
I'd like to attempt to do my claw attack, Terry.
All right, go ahead and roll that attack.
All right.
Fucking hell. You want food?
19.
Right, that hits.
Good. Okay. So I got my first hit. And so I've scratched, basically, got my claws on them.
Seriously, this place is really weird.
Plane?
No.
Um,
Let's go for a plane.
And let's see, now that I'm Wendigo form.
Oh my god, that's trident.
Also,
Yeah.
the weird slimy substance.
Let's see, that would be.
With everything right now.
Where's my, there it is.
Yeah, it's 1d4 slashing. Unless you're going, are you going to do it just as a regular claw attack, or are you using your savage assault?
I did my, I'd like to add my savage assault to it.
Okay, then you will add 7 to whatever you.
For my D4.
Yeah.
Yep. Rolling D4. All right, got a 4.
Okay, so that's 11 damage. Right. He is now bloodied, or what would be if he had flesh and blood. Right, and is that all you're going to do?
Let's see. I didn't know I had other. Do I have another one?
In your Wendigo form at this level, you do have a bonus attack.
Oh, I can do it again. Oh, sweet. Let's do this one more time. Claw attack.
All right, roll to hit.
Right. Let's see what we got. 13.
And you're at let's see. Let me make sure. What is your Wendigo strength? +2. That would only be a 15. So yeah, your second attack misses.
Okay. Bummer.
All right, Levi, you want to go ahead and jump in and take your turn?
How close am I to him?
You're within 10 feet. Because you were right there at the gym, so yeah, you're right there.
Yeah. So he's currently bloodied. Okay.
You got this. You got this.
No, I don't.
Yeah. You just think you do.
Wait. How close are you to this gym?
He was close enough to touch it and get electrocuted.
I mean, how far did he get sent back after touching it?
Yeah, he's got slammed up against the altar, which is right there
Gotcha.
across from him.
My advice is get away from the gem. I might not have a brain, but I have an idea.
And Marwin is sitting there paralyzed going, no.
Marwin's down there going, need oil.
CP.
All right, we need to get the can of WD-40. Ah, dang it, it's stuck. Pulls out smaller can of WD-40.
Woman, not me.
All right. Well, while we're waiting on Levi, Marwin, Marwin, go ahead and roll me another Constitution saving throw to see if you're able to break the paralyzation.
Okay.
Up. You back.
17.
Right. Nope, you're still paralyzed. So.
Can I, real quick, interject on what I want to do for my turn?
All right, go ahead.
Yeah.
Okay. I have a rope of entanglement. I'm only 10 feet away.
All right.
I don't know what should be my word though.
Could be
it's
something
got to be
in
something
cat.
I wouldn't use. What do you guys think? But it's got. I would love it if it was cat themed.
Oh.
Wait, what are you planning
Catnip.
on doing?
Now you're
No, that would be something.
I
That
feel
would
like
be
I would
something he'd be
actually
ordering
say
a lot. So.
Yeah, I feel like I would accidentally say that. Oh no, broccoli or cucumber? Which one?
broccoli. Cats can cook broccoli. They can't smell it.
Pickle.
Pickle. Yeah, our cats will eat pickles. So, broccoli. My character will say broccoli. While I'm holding the other end of the rope, and it shoots within 20 feet of you. The target must succeed a DC 15 dexterity saving throw or become restrained.
Wow, I didn't realize liches were dexterous as fuck.
Yeah.
No, really?
That's a 16.
Yeah.
13 plus 3.
Yeah, you guys have like
Did you just say meow?
Yeah.
16 plus 3 is your dex. Okay.
All right,
That was beautiful. That was beautiful.
all right,
Levi, I
Marwin
suggest
is.
moving now. Use the rest of your turn to move.
All right,
Yeah, I'll move out of the way.
Marwin is paralyzed. Tess, you're up.
Okay.
I'm going to cast Shatter on the gem.
All right.
So that
see.
is let me just pull it up again real quick. Where was
Oh,
it?
I see what you're
Okay.
doing. Yeah, it is.
I lost
genius,
track of
actually.
where it was. Hold on, let me. It's in one of my spell lists. I just don't remember which.
Marwin's going to get caught up in that.
Of course she is.
Which is within 10. Hold on.
Yes.
He is.
Oh yeah.
I am
Actually,
within
away
10
from
feet
it.
because I didn't move away.
Yeah, the card's
that
also
is-
there.
I don't care. He doesn't care about that. Tess doesn't care about me. She didn't care about me.
Pretty much everybody but Ayana is.
You are the only person that Tez cares about here.
Well, I didn't move out far enough away.
We're all in the blast radius
Yes, we are.
of the
Except
spell.
for Ayana is the only one
I'm
not
getting-
in the blast radius.
All right.
Yikes.
I believe that I want
Believe
to
in thing
destroy
Cobra?
that gem, and this is the greatest spell for destroying that gem.
Can we back up?
Yeah, the gem
No.
fails it either way. So
Yeah, the gem gets double damage.
It is. Like,
So, is everyone cool with rolling a save?
I
What can I
can't
say?
roll a save. I'm paralyzed.
but you can
True.
still make the save. You're just at disadvantage.
Yeah.
save for
Yeah,
what
it's not the
exactly?
con-
What
Constitution.
oh, jeez.
Con save. Nah, gum. I was hoping it
Would
was
it be
Dex.
con or dex?
It's con.
It's con.
On.
All right, I'm
You-
putting the luck stone in my mouth real quick. All right, is everyone
Oh,
fine with this
oh,
outcome?
finally.
The lich
Let's do it.
saved.
Let's do it.
Drug did not save.
Oh no.
What is it that I need? I got an 18.
hold on.
Marwin
What
did
did I
not
need?
So
save.
it's, hold on, my spell save.
I did not save
is,
either.
What did everyone? What's everyone rolling?
9.
Okay.
Yeah, your spell save is 8 plus your let's see, your
Yeah, I'm pulling up my character
8 plus
sheet
your
again. 'cause,
I'm
yeah,
Wendigo
plus
though,
your
so con save for me. is-
proficiency
I can
and
just-
spellcasting
10.
modifier, which for you is charisma.
Yeah, no, I just am looking. All right,
Okay. Actually, I'm 10
I have two
because
DCs
I'm
to
a
choose
Wendigo,
from.
not a druid right now. Haha.
Well, you would
But
be
I'm gonna
casting
go
this
with
as
the look.
you would be casting it as a sorcerer, or not sorcerer, warlock.
Am I
Alright,
casting as a
alright.
Wendigo or a druid?
Bro.
For the or not
Yeah,
casting,
so
but
that
rolling.
is a
Wendigo.
All right,
Okay,
so the
so 10.
DC is 13. What's everyone rolling? I rolled a
I
nat
got an
20.
18. I'm sorry, I got a 16.
Drug
got
got
a
a
6.
7. The lich got a nat 20.
I got a 10.
The lich
Alright.
can go suck an egg.
What did you
Right?
get, Karn?
I was darn.
Yeah,
I got
Karn
a
is the only
16.
one that saved, other than the lich.
I got an 18.
Still,
And me.
it
Oh.
doesn't mean I have to like the enemy. I don't have to like the enemy.
Okay, so
The lich can
Phoenix,
still go
Karn,
suck
and the
egg.
lich are all saved, so they'll only take half the damage.
All right, so D8,
3.
D8, and then mini D8.
With how big I am, does having my shield on me still count as holding it?
It's
No.
a loud noise. That doesn't.
In this situation, it won't help because it's a loud noise, not a
Oh, worse
shockwave.
yet, Cat has some pretty good hearing too.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. All right, so.
So how much damage?
But it doesn't cause me critical damage either way.
Oh, wait, hold up. Each creature within a 10-foot radius. Hold on.
Isn't it targeted?
Everyone is 10 feet away from the crystal.
The crystal,
Gem?
yes.
Yeah.
Damn. All right. Just got to make sure.
Right.
All right, rolling damage.
Just tell me how bad it is.
Right?
All right, the mini D8 got a full 8.
Of course it did.
Mhm.
I'm taking more damage from you guys than I have anything else. Maybe I should.
I know. That's kind
Oh,
of
the other D8.
All right, so what's 8? All right, 8 plus. No, that is 17. Double it for the crystal.
Okay, and 17. So that's if we passed, it's 7, I believe.
Okay.
No.
Drug
7
is
or
good. He's still at 72 points.
What about the rest of us?
Was that 17 a critical?
What?
No, it wasn't a critical.
That's just normal damage? Ouch.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oof.
Lauren's looking a little rough here.
So we're all
Oh.
taking 17 of damage?
Yeah.
Is that my understanding?
No,
Marvin, you
17
need to stop
divided
being such a good
by
target.
2. It's 8 damage
8 damage?
if we're rounding
Oh.
down.
Oh, 8
Oh,
damage.
we
okay.
take 8 damage. The crystal
Okay.
takes 17.
Okay. I thought we're taking 17. Okay.
Yeah. Brooklyn, Drug, and Morrowind all take 17 full.
Oh, seriously?
Yes. The
Ah.
ones that save
Which-
take half. The ones
Brooklyn,
that save.
remember,
Okay.
you're taking
Dang
that
it.
off of your Wendigo form, not your.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Haha. I gotta
And
remember
how
that.
much damage does
Keep going to
the
Brooklyn's
crystal
profile,
take?
not
So
Wendigo's.
times 2, that is 34 damage to the crystal.
The crystal erupts.
Oh, shit.
And as it does, I need everyone except for Ayana, because she's the only one out of range, to make a dexterity saving throw. Marwin,
Oh,
unfortunately, you're at disadvantage.
Yay,
More
a
saves,
dexterity
more
save.
saves, more saves.
I have a question.
Yes.
Marwin's paralyzed. Disadvantage or not, she can't move.
You'd be amazed at how physics can work in D&D.
All right. I'm just saying.
All right. So
If you
now
can
I don't-
hop, you can dodge.
I missed that one. What's our next throw?
I can't hop. I'm paralyzed.
So that's
Wait,
a
is she
dirty
paralyzed or
20
stunned?
for
She is
dex save.
paralyzed.
We're doing
11.
16.
1.
1. Karn, you got a 1?
I got, well, technically, I rolled a nat 1 here. My dex save would be 8.
15 for me.
All right. Phoenix
Karn,
saves.
I will
Brooklyn
heal
saves.
you in a moment.
I got a 16, by the way.
I don't 11.
That's okay, though. I have evasion.
No,
So I only take half damage.
All right. Marwin and Karn, you're going to take, well, full damage, but Karn has evasion, so he'll take half. Or she'll take half.
Yes, she is currently female Kenku.
Okay. So Marwin, you're
Only-
taking 11 points of damage.
There are
Oh,
only
wait a minute,
2
Tez,
people in
what
the
did you
party
roll?
that are male. I rolled a dirty 20.
Okay. So Karn, Brooklyn, Phoenix, and Tez, you only take 6 damage.
Okay.
Marwin takes
And
12,
Ouch.
11.
11.
Ouch. And you,
Um,
for rolling a nat 1, go to the jail.
Okay.
Well,
I'm down to 27.
But as the crystal explodes, you all notice 2 very odd things happening.
Oh, no.
Some of this energy gets diverted into both the Lich and to Ayana. Ayana, you now have 12 temporary hit points.
Okay, don't.
Cool.
Not that I need them, but cool.
You have bonus hit points now. And the Lich absorbed that same amount. Which brings him back up to that, and he is no longer bloodied.
We will fix that.
Yes.
Right, and yep, Ayana, you're next.
You guys can't eat it. You guys can't eat it.
Okay, let's see. Well, I'm going to keep concentration on my spirit guardians, so he needs to make another DC 16 save.
That is a nat 20.
Oh, well, he's still going to take 3d8.
Nice.
Yeah.
Where's my... There.
Well, blow me down.
So that's 16 damage from that. And then...
And
Is
now
that
he's
the
playing
sound
again.
is the Lich making? Is the Lich making that moaning sound?
That's my dog.
No.
I think you can
And-
hear Daisy in the background.
And from outside from outside of this chamber, you can hear the sounds of howling hellhounds wanting
Come
food.
here, baby. You want to see the howling hell? As she's howling at you all.
All right, what else are you doing, Guyana?
I was going to say, give me 1 second. I'm fairly certain I can do this.
You got this.
You do. Now they got it.
What's going on? What?
As a bonus action, I'm going to cast Spiritual Weapon.
Ooh,
All right.
sounds interesting.
And I need to look up how to pronounce this thing again because I forgot.
I will say this, Tez. Although you did cause party damage, you did the right thing because the next turn the Lich was going to use the crystal to absorb energy
Okay.
and
so-
regain health anyway.
I stand by my decision to say that it needs to go eat a whole basket of eggs.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
so
just thought that. I just thought, Crystal Lich.
Yeah, that wasn't his phylactery.
Crystal,
Yeah.
Crystal 8.
Phylactery.
Phylactery. There we go. I keep wanting to say philanthropy.
That's an entirely
been too
different
easy.
thing.
We do have a philanthropic half Lich.
All I can think about is a lich just wearing a business suit and going like, "I'm a good lich, though."
I'm a good.
Okay.
Well, he
already
is an
met-
arms dealer now.
Too bad he's not.
That
He's
doesn't
not really an
stop.
animal.
That doesn't stop his philanthropic actions.
He's basically becoming this
So-
world's Tony Stark.
Exactly.
All right, what kind of spiritual weapon are you smacking this lich with?
It is a Yiquila. So it's picture like a short spear
Okay.
with a real long blade,
Cool.
and we're just gonna try to stab him with it.
Stabby stab.
Right.
Best of luck.
Or stab.
Okay, so that would be a ranged spell attack. So yeah, just roll it like you would a ranged attack.
All right.
This doesn't want to be our buddy, does he?
Is a 17.
That hits.
Welcome to the
Tie goes to the batter.
world.
Or tie goes to the runner.
All right. So then he takes 1d8 plus 4, so he takes 6 force damage. I think it's force. Let me make sure it's force damage.
Yeah. Yep.
And I don't think he. Yeah,
Yes.
he is. Let's see. Okay.
May the force be with you.
Okay. Yeah, he's immune to bludgeoning, not force.
enough.
So yeah, he's taking all of that. All right. And now it is Drog's turn, and Drog is going to wind up again, and he's going to attack.
My character will be rip off his arms now.
Scratch.
Drog looks over at you with his piercing, glowing green eyes, and he goes, "Name Drog, not Grog." And then he smacks the lich. That is a 3. So he swings wild and misses. He's going to make his second attack recklessly. And that's a 4. Okay, he just missed on both of his attacks. That dice is going to jail.
To the jail. It goes.
And Drog looks at everybody and goes, "Performance issue."
Technical difficulties, I understand completely.
All right, Card. You're up.
Okay. I need to double check how this works here. Because technically speaking, I do have something that can work here. Because I have one use of it per day. And that is destroy undead. And now that he's sufficiently weakened, I'm hoping that this is something that I can use here. Otherwise, I'm not going to worry about it.
Let's see. Let me pull that up real quick. Just to make sure.
When undead does a second throw. Oh, that would require me to use some sort of turn undead first here.
Yeah, you'd have to
At
turn undead, and
which doesn't make any sense why you have it on the daggone staff. If there's no turn undead.
Well, technically it does both. Let's see. What is the? Where the hell is turn undead?
So wait a minute. Could he use turn on dead on the lich and then do the other one?
Basically, they would happen simultaneously.
It would be simultaneously. Okay, so it would be a wisdom saving throw to this lich. Okay. I'm guessing we're using my wisdom save then?
Well, it doesn't matter. He failed that. That's a 3.
Okay. Basically, I'm just gonna shove the staff right in between his shoulder blade, or not shoulder, his rib cage. And, and channel as much ki as I can into the staff and just ignite it with holy radiant light.
All right. Let her rip. Thief.
You said he failed the check here, so that's
Yep.
so destroys undead of a challenge rank of 1/2 or lower at 5th level here. I don't know what level of destroy undead you gave this staff.
Yeah. Let's see. You're level 7. He's gonna take. Let's see. What is his rating?
The highest level that level 7 cleric would have would be 4th level slots here.
Yeah.
But even then,
he's going to take some damage from this. Normally it would be 4d6 radiant. Let's say he's going to take half of that, so 2d6 radiant, and then double it because it is radiant damage on a lich.
All right. So that's essentially four dice I'm rolling here. Yay! Oh wait, no, just 2, and then double the outcome.
Yep.
That is a grand total of 20.
Ouch. Okay. Yeah, he is not looking good. All right. You doing anything else?
And let's see. Yeah, you know what? Let's go ahead and I believe that was my action.
Can you use your bonus action to toss me?
I was going to use my bonus action to cast Fist here, but I can. I'm going to ask the DM. Can I toss the cat?
Yeah, you can toss the cat.
Okay, I want to. Yeah. Because if I'm right, it's my turn next, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'll tell Karn, somebody toss me at that. Whatever that thing is.
Hips aren't wide enough to be a lady.
This lady's got claws. By the way, I don't know if I ever told the gender.
Nope. I will grab the cat by the scruff, spin around, and toss it.
All right. Give me a strength check. See how well you're going to toss Phoenix.
Oh.
By the way, I'm now 39 pounds with all my gear on.
Okay.
Ouch, my arm. That's a 5.
This is going to go horribly wrong. You're able to toss the cat, but not that well. She's tumbling through the air. Venus, you're up.
Okay. Can I use my acrobatics / athletics? Let's do. It doesn't matter which one. To correct my tumbling into Puss in Boots iconic roll through the air.
So to resolve this, give me a acrobatics check to see if you're able to twist around and.
18.
All right. You're able to get yourself twisted
that
around.
That about to have a new face accessory.
Oh no! Ouch.
All right.
Here's your face. Here,
and lose one face accessory if they don't. Does this lich still have its nose? By the way.
No, it does not.
Aww.
And this is technically a melee attack. So roll for your melee attack.
Roll to hit first, right? Or am I like kind of spot on it?
Yeah, roll to hit.
Okay.
If Karn had rolled a little bit better, you would have had advantage, but because Karn rolled a 5.
Okay.
Karn just basically grabbed you by the scruff and just went, like you're trying to toss it.
Your
Karn
hand
isn't all that big, so
Say what?
21
Karn's
to
still
hit and
pretty
land on the
small.
21,
face.
21 hits.
Okay. And then I'll just use. This will be quicker. than
If
using
Karn had
that.
rolled a 1 or a 2, it would have been really bad for you.
Yeah.
5.
They've enjoyed the chase.
Oh dear.
Finally. That one. There we go. Claws and teeth, all 24 damage. So you see me land on the face, wrap around with my claws digging in, both up top and below. My bottom claws are in the neck, and I'm grabbing his head and trying to rip the head off effectively. And with my mouth, I contort my body because kitty, and biting the neck as well, trying to literally tear it off.
Violet kitty.
Yeah, you're just biting into bone.
24 damage though total.
All right.
Also,
Okay.
it's current like I'm on its face. Would that technically be blinded?
Technically,
Maybe?
yeah.
I was gonna say I've already scraped it with Wendigo claws too.
All right. Yo,
Thing's been clawing to death.
yeah, out of as you're on its face, kind of out of desperation, you see this little, you see a beam of yellow light flash from the tip of his finger, and it makes its way to where the altar is, and this little ball of light begins to grow and grow and grow. I need everyone to make a dexterity saving throw.
I forgot to mention I have uncanny
I
dodge.
am a Wendigo right now, so Dextro.
So I'm not supposed to be getting hurt as much as I have been.
15,
Oh.
18.
17.
Okay, you save.
No, it means I can.
I take no damage then. If I
It's a
save.
human.
Hey,
21.
how's it going?
Okay, you save.
18.
I just
You
realized that I
save?
was waving, and I
Did they even see
I
me?
realized
Yes.
I'm just a ball.
1, 2. I need 12 d6s. 1, 2, 3, 4,
Go to the
5,
RNG.
6,
It is.
7.
I'm assuming I still have
8.
disadvantage.
Yes, you do.
7.
You do not save.
Figured.
Okay, I have
15
enough.
save.
You save. So, what did you get, Brooklyn?
18.
Okay, yeah, everybody but Marwin saves.
No.
So you're only going. You all are.
Paralyzed.
You are only going to take half the damage from 12 d6s.
I
my
don't
gosh.
take any damage actually.
Now, what did you do?
Why?
I rolled 17.
Okay. Okay.
That's like-
6, 12, 12, 16,
No.
20,
I will tell you if they do. Stop asking.
27.
Before I had more water.
Wait.
You're going to kill Marwin.
27.
You're going to kill Tez.
No one's
Hang on,
going to
20
die.
Did you guys have your spare character sheets ready?
27.
I'm playing with
33.
Wendigo.
Father Frost, incredibly fast.
36.
if I have to.
39.
Dude. what are you
40.
doing?
42. Marwin's going to take all 42.
Oh my gosh.
The
So
rest of you,
Marwin now has 6 hit points.
the rest of you take 21 points except for Karn.
Oh, jeez.
Oh God, I am at 1 HP. Jesus Christ.
Wait, those
Was that,
My Wendigo's
that
at
his turn?
6.
Yes, that was his turn. As
Did
he
he
let
make his
go,
wisdom?
yeah, he needs to make his wisdom.
Wait, those of us
it-
that did a dexterity saving throw and succeeded still take that take.
You still take half
You
damage
take half damage.
as a delayed burst fireball goes
Thankfully.
off.
Thankfully for me, since I have evasion, I take no damage if I succeed.
Okay,
I have
13
1
plus.
HP left.
You
What's
have
his con?
evasion? That's cool.
It is
I am-
con save, right? Or
This is
wisdom?
why I say you guys can
Wisdom.
use dex save spells around me.
15.
He fails.
Oh, yeah?
Okay, what's his damage he takes?
He takes 12 plus 6, 28.
Right. He is not looking good.
What are the flashlight?
The little red one.
Can Drog like
Flashlight.
move Marwin out of the way?
Why can't you turn on the light there?
Hang on, I gotta make sure nothing else
Pretty
happens.
sure
with
he's the
lid.
only one strong enough to pick her up.
Downstairs and go grab one of those flashlights downstairs.
Make sure he's not knocked prone.
Their batteries, so we'll grab a regular flashlight.
He's not the only one that's alive.
Oh shit! Creature takes fire damage equal to the total accumulated damage on a failed save, or half as much on a successful one.
I don't know.
Ooh.
I'm just saying, Marwin keeps getting hit by friendly fire.
Yeah.
She's about to get
Marwin,
Oh, no.
because I forgot to add in the fire damage. That also accompanies the burn.
What?
He only has 6 hit points.
That's all I have. For the Wendigo, at least.
I have 1.
Marwin. Okay, well, yeah, Marwin and Tez. I'm going to need. What are y'all's? What's your grand HP?
Total?
Your
My
your
total
grand-
HP. My total HP is Wait, so hold up. Max HP or current HP?
Your current your max HP at this level.
All right, 52.
Okay, you're good.
89.
Okay, good. Both of you are not immediately dead.
How much fire damage?
21.
Was that just 21 general and it was fire damage?
That's how much y'all took for half.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
Wait
it's
a
not
second,
21.
wait a
It's
second,
not
wait a
another
second.
21 points of damage. It's just 21 period, and it was fire damage. Okay.
Oh, so we already we already took that damage?
You took the spells damage, and then you take a creature takes fire damage equal to the total accumulated damage on a failed save, or half as much on a successful. So you and Marwin took an additional.
Hold on.
If I'm reading that right.
That's a lot of damage. I feel like that's that. I feel like that. What spell is that?
Creature.
Delayed
Delayed
burst fireball.
Creature takes fire damage equals total accumulated damage on a. Wait a minute, that does not make sense.
Right?
There's a lot of
Little
things
much
that don't
there.
make sense to me.
Screw it, I'm just gonna keep it as it is. Yeah, Marwin and Tez, you're just at where you are right now.
All right.
I think
Because you get the damage from delay, but a creature takes fire damage
wait,
equal to
hold
the
up,
total
hold up.
accumulated.
What type of damage was that? Hold on.
Fire damage, I thought.
It's fire damage.
Yeah, no, I
Okay.
take half of that even further because I have resistance to fire.
yeah, so do I.
Okay.
Oh,
Then
How much
Okay.
damage would I take?
Yeah.
Like half of 21
don't.
rounded up.
Hey, DM, real quick
11.
before we
What are my
continue.
vulnerabilities?
This is a spell of concentration and of sight, and I'm blocking him, and I have my claws in his head.
Yeah, he could definitely see you, and and
I
see
know that.
around you.
But I mean, like, can he see? Like, so he's just pointing at whatever random. But is he still able to concentrate even with like the claws inside of his head? Like he doesn't take a disadvantage throw for that.
No, because he actually has
what was
immunity
the-
to piercing.
Oh, he does, of course.
Yeah, he has damage immunity to poison, bludgeoning, piercing, slashing from non-magical attacks.
Okay.
Now, is he within 20-foot radius as well?
Yes, he also took some damage.
Did he
Which is
do
why
it?
he does not look
Okay.
good right now, because he took that on top of the Guardians. So he
And
is not good right now.
And based upon the damage, let's see, it was fire damage. So would that go with vulnerability or resistance?
Yeah, I think Brooklyn. I think your Wendigo is
He's
vulnerable.
vulnerable
Yeah,
to
you're
fire
vulnerable to
damage.
fire, so
Yeah,
you
I
would take
know.
double damage.
The
So
flame
yeah,
is for him.
Wait.
So if he goes to cast that and he manages to cast it all the way, it just succeeds. It causes the thing. But if he fails to succeed it, and he fails his dexterity save, it causes the bee to erupt in flame. So he would be in burst. Like, it's basically a backfire.
Yeah.
So we're not taking flame damage. He would have taken flame damage if it had not succeeded.
Okay.
all creatures within 20 feet. 20 feet
But
rest.
it succeeded, so it would be just the first initial attack. It's one or the other. Either way, he's damaging people. It's just like he's damaging people that he's firing at, or he's damaging the people when the spell gets interrupted.
Because with delayed burst, it's not like Fireball where you're just casting it. It's
Yeah.
he could put it out there, and
He
then if he leaves it, it grows stronger. But he immediately detonated it.
Okay.
So do I need to take full points then, even though I?
It'll still be enough to knock you out of Wendigo, but you still have all your regular. Will it be?
I'm
How much
confused.
damage have you already taken? I don't think you've taken that much damage, have you?
I have taken. I'm at 6 right now for my Wendigo. If the 21 stands, that I just
Yeah, that
took.
would still stand. So you'd just be knocked out of Wendigo.
So I took it again. So I took it again, is what you're saying?
No. You're knocked out of Wendigo and just back in Brooklyn form at your previous health limit. So I think you're still at max health.
Okay. So I'm back to Druid form. Okay. Got
Yeah.
it.
You're back in Druid form.
Got it.
And you're up. And he is not looking good because that spell did backfire a lot worse than he was expecting it to. And then the Guardians, those damn Guardians.
All right, so I am back to being myself. Let's see.
I have a question, DM. Using Uncanny Dodge while effectively attached to his face, would that cause him to take additional damage?
No, because you would have to release in order to Uncanny Dodge. Because you're literally attached to his face, so it's either you take the damage or... Because that's why he failed, because since you were attached, I did roll him at disadvantage on his dexterity because you are attached to his face. Brooklyn, I will say this. Pretty much anything you do, as long as it hits, will not end well for him.
I was planning on doing 2-weapon fighting with my melee, like the melee attacks. Let's see. I've got.
His old bones aren't holding up like they used to.
Well, I think I'll just finish that off with the 2-weapon fighting, Terry. I've got my dagger in one hand and maybe my javelin in the other. Can I do that? Or would I need
Yeah,
to
you can do that.
sword?
You can use it as a thrusting weapon.
I will do dagger in one and javelin in the other.
Right. Roll the
With my
attacks.
2-weapon fighting. Okay. So, attack with the wings that you're holding in one hand. You can use a bonus attack to use the other one. Okay. So, with my dagger, I've got it's a 9.
Yeah, that misses.
And with my javelin, the other one, that's a 17.
That hits.
Okay. Let's see. Don't add your. And then let's see. That doesn't actually have.
See, I think a javelin. What does a javelin do? What's
Hmm?
damage on that? I cannot remember.
Oh, when I stab him with my javelin. Okay.
Oh, you also have +3 when you use a javelin, but that doesn't matter because you still got the damage.
Which would be 20.
1d6 plus 1.
1d6 plus 1. Okay. I rolled a 4, so that'd be 5.
Okay. Yeah. You just done a little bit of extra damage as you drive this. Actually, I'm going to let you describe how you apply the finishing blow, the killing blow. It would be the killing blow. If
I
he's
have
already
taken
dead.
this javelin and I have pierced it right through his heart, right in the middle. And he is down.
He's not down. He is dead.
He's down. Well, yes. He no longer has a beating heart. Let's put it that way.
Well, he didn't have one of those.
He
He didn't have one.
That's
He didn't
true.
have one to begin with.
He didn't have one to begin with.
And as
Win!
as you make this final attack and the javelin pierces through him, you watch as his bones just basically fall apart as nothing is holding them together anymore. And as his bones rattle to the ground, you see a small crystalline vial fall out of his pocket.
Guess he didn't have enough time to hide it.
All right.
I'm gonna walk up and stomp on the phylactery.
As you do, you all see a little jolt of electricity or energy erupt from the crystal, and you have successfully defeated the Lich.
Woohoo!
All right.
Well done, everybody.
Well done. Yes, well done.
And
So
Marwin, you slowly begin to feel your extremities regain function again. As the
We're out of
paralysis
combat,
wears off.
correct?
Yes, you're out of combat.
I'm gonna go ahead and cast Prayer of Healing on everyone
Aw.
because dead people are bad.
How many points do we heal for?
That
Yes,
is
how many?
Well, I think prayer of healing. That is what is that? Oh, doggone it! I forgot.
27.
27 points.
Yeah.
Yes.
Did I just get that back to my Wendigo, Terry?
Well, yeah, you're
No.
still at full health. So,
I know,
the next
I
time you
just
cast, yeah. When you go back, anytime you wild shape and you come out of it, when you go back into wild shape, you're back at full.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay, good to know.
Yeah.
I did not realize that. I thought he was just kind of hanging
Nah.
on by a thread there.
Oh, and after your
He's the least I can do.
and as you wrap up casting this spell, you I'm not even gonna make y'all roll for it, but you all see like basically the facade of this room drop, and where there once was a wall behind the crystal, you see another open room, and there's a desk, a small chest, and in the wall is a small safe that you can tell he was probably doing something with the safe because the picture that would be hanging there is sitting on the floor.
Well then,
Did the vial break, by the way? Is that what you essentially said? Like the vial broke or no?
yeah.
Iana stepped on it and crushed it.
Yeah.
So that lich cannot come back ever again.
Yep. Tez is gonna approach the safe and just sort of inspect it real quick.
Okay. Give me an investigation check.
All right. is a 19.
Okay. Yeah, with a 19, it's just your common run of the mill safe. And with that, you notice that he didn't even have time to properly shut it. The safe is slightly ajar.
All right, Tez is just gonna.
Is there anything else that I can perceive in the room?
Let's see. Is there anything particular that you're looking for? Because you all can see the desk, the small chest, and of course the safe.
What's on the desk?
Any books or journals? Anything that looks like it might contain notes?
Yeah, on the desk there is there's quite a pile of books, tomes, manuscripts, and there is even a what's it called? An ink pot and quill. There in the center, it appears as if he might have been writing something before he was interrupted.
Can you go take a look at whatever he was writing?
All right. Let me finish up with Tez real quick. Tez, what are you doing when you see that the safe is slightly ajar?
I open it.
Okay. Yeah, you open it up and you see this red stone. It's almost a blood red, and the thing that draws your attention is it almost seems as if it's pulsating, as if it's beating. Although this is clearly a stone.
I cast identify.
It's a heartstone.
And what is a heartstone?
Let me pull up the description again. Whoop. Quit jumping around. All right. Okay. It's a type of gemstone. It's mainly associated with hag ravens, and it can hold several different kind of magical properties. And this one, give me an Arcana check.
Rough.
Yep, you can hear my dogs.
Yep. We gotta get you some noise suppression.
Right?
Some noise.
Des?
What?
Oh, Arcana check.
The internet is not liking me.
Arcana. And believe me, I know what that's
hold
like.
on, I'm roll. Yeah, so hold on. You said it's a heartstone, yeah. Hold on.
Yeah.
Oh. Can you just send me what it does, because I could not hear anything and I do not trust my internet.
It needs you to make an Arcana check here.
Needs me to make an Arcana check.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, hold up. Wait a minute. I cast identify.
Hey, Terry.
Yeah.
I was gonna say while they're doing that, I'd like to hop on the desk and very slowly, that ink bottle is gonna wind up on the floor.
Yeah, while Tez is going through the safe or looking into the safe, and Iana is walking over to the desk. You all see see Phoenix jump up on the desk and just start slowly bapping the ink pot closer and closer to the edge. And you get the idea that just from the way that she's doing it, you get the idea that she can't help it. This is just an instinct that although she is a sentient being, she can't overcome this basic instinct to knock glass things off of a desk.
And
Yeah.
you know what? I can't help
Ask is
but repeat certain
because
things every
with
so often.
identify, it says that I learn its properties and how to use them.
Yeah. Well, okay. Yeah. From that, this heartstone contains basically a remove curse, but specifically a version of remove curse to nullify petrification.
Ooh.
All right.
That'll come in
Tez
handy
is
later.
just going to pocket that real quick. Is there anything else in the safe?
No, there's nothing else in the safe.
All right. How much would the safe sell for?
You'd have to figure out how to remove it from the
bag of
wall.
holding.
I would like to put it in the bag of holding. Let me see what
There is
sells.
not room in the bag of holding.
Tez would rather have the gold.
We have 2 bags of holding, and there's 10 feet of room in each bag of holding.
And they're both full.
You're gonna smash the food. All right.
You can take out my sleeping bag. I don't need sleep.
Who are you trying to sell it to, Tez?
Let's go and take it back to Home Depot.
Me want money.
Money says.
You know, I should probably Tez should probably multi-class into rogue at this point.
Has it already?
I was
Nope.
gonna say what?
All right. Iana,
It's like how Nick was basically an artificer without being an artificer.
Yeah.
All right, Iana, you walk up to the desk, and you're going through all these manuscripts and notebooks, journals, tomes. You come across a what languages is Iana proficient in?
Common, Celestial, Abyssal, Infernal, and Orc.
Okay. Yeah, you do come across one much older tome, and in your experience in the prime material plane, you're actually not familiar with you're familiar with a lot of people not knowing Abyssal, but this tome is written entirely in Abyssal. And as you're reading this tome, you quickly realize what it is. It is the only surviving copy of the mention of the Overlord, with his exact location and how to enter his tomb. Hang on, I gotta pull my sheet back up. Let's see. While reading the tome, you find out that his tomb is in Galoril, in the temple that is actually dedicated to the Overlord, and it requires three objects in order to revive or open the tomb seal. and those three objects are a heart as solid as stone, the water of life, and the breath of the plains.
Would I know the significance of this information?
No, you wouldn't. You wouldn't. At this point, no, you would not know the significance. Although, the fact that it is written in Abyssal, and Marwyn mentioning earlier that, they were searching for the Overlord. That's the only connections you're able to make.
Yeah, it's I was aware of the dragon and how that was a problem, but I wasn't sure if I was aware of the Overlord beyond.
Yeah.
You, the shorter one. You said you were looking for Overlord, yes?
Marwyn sort of limps up. Yes. Unfortunately, it appears that the Overlord is the only one capable of fighting the dragon.
He's not the only one. We can do this. It's why I've been looking for you all for 6 months. But this book, it mentions how to wake Overlord up.
Well, that's useful. Definitely want to hang on to that.
Anyone else speak or read Abyssal?
Nope. Just because I lived there doesn't mean that I spoke the language.
Drog actually looks at you, and in Abyssal, he speaks. The changeling is kind of funny. He is from that plane, yet doesn't speak the language.
How did you learn Abyssal?
My master was, like you, an Asimar, and he taught me his language, I taught him mine, and we both learned common together. Unfortunately, his common is a lot better than mine.
Fair enough. Well, this is very specific how to wake up the Overlord. Then back in common. I think that this will help you do what you want to do.
Are you handing the tome over to Drog or over to Morrowind?
No, I'm just pointing at it on the desk.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Drog goes over and looks at it, and then he looks at Morrowind and repeats the same thing that the same information that I gave to Iana, but he's speaking to you, Marwyn, in Orc, relaying that same information. That it requires the water of life, a heart of stone, and the breath of the plains.
I look at him and again replying in Orc to make certain that we're communicating efficiently. I think we might have two of the three. I have water. I have water from the well. I think the heart was what Tez just pocketed. We just have to figure out the third one.
Tez did not mention what she had pocketed.
That's true. So can't really use the meta knowledge.
You want to know. Iana, as you're continuing to look through all the tomes, you do see another one that kind of stands out to you. It mentions a large living brain, and a rough sketch of its location. Unfortunately, the drawing or the map isn't very well. Is very poorly drawn, and nobody decided to put any true markers for that would be recognizable in today's time.
Okay.
And the last thing you see is a very well documented report of the abyssal dragon that breached into this plane just a few months back, and its last known location, with that being clearly marked.
DM, are any of
And
these
where is that?
things
Say again?
are any of these things in languages that Marwyn speaks?
Yeah, other than the old tome that was written in Abyssal, everything else is written in Common.
And where's the dragon located currently?
According to the document that you found, that does seem to be very reliable. It is located in the high mountains just north of Mount Alternate, which is the volcano.
Does Marwyn recognize anything about the description surrounding the big brain?
No.
Okay.
Because this would be all new information to you. Because other than the information you found on the Iphilids, the mind flayers, and the mention of a brain being the center of the hive mind, you really have no further information other than that. What was her name? Crap, I can't remember her name now.
Rael?
Yeah, Rael provided you.
Do any of the illustrations resemble anything from Ganon's journal?
Give me an investigation check. And I'm going to actually have you take advantage on that because you're using previous information that you're aware of.
And DM, is there any books on curses or history in here?
19?
With a 19, you take the drawing from the table of the location and you begin to place it over one of I can't remember his bloody name now, and you just said it 5 minutes ago.
Ganon?
Yeah, one of Ganon's drawings of the area, and you slowly are able to work it, and you get a general idea. Even though this is a poorly done map, you get an idea that the brain's location is somewhere in that same general location as the dragon is now.
Well, I think maybe we need to make some choices.
What is this brain?
Marwyn takes a moment and explains the mind flayers and what has occurred up to this point with Rael, and what other little bit of information they have.
These creatures sound repugnant.
You're not wrong.
Definitely not wrong.
Just to wrap up with Phoenix. After you finally knock the ink pot or the inkwell off the table, and jolt back to your senses, you notice that there are several books of various histories, not only of Xodia and the Giant Isles, but also from the southern continent, from Faerel, and from the Ice Continent, which is in the north.
So my character will point at Paul, at Elia, and go, "You, Sparky.
Is the feline addressing me?
Yes.
Probably.
Yeah. I forgot to add
My
that.
name is Yana.
Sparky. Yeah.
I'm gonna take a few steps back here because I don't want to get caught in whatever's gonna happen here.
Drog just looks over at you, Yana, and he goes, Drog give up. He called Drog grog. I am not disgusting alcoholic beverage. What?
I'd like to
Without
point out,
saying anything
everyone,
else, I'm
I have an 8 for intelligence, so it explains some of the behavior currently.
Oh my
We're
God,
working
he's
on
as dumb as Kevin.
Oh my god!
Wait, hold up. We have actual rogue with 8 intelligence and pseudo rogue with fucking.
Look, my
17
intelligence is
intelligence.
My charisma is through the roof, though. You all love me. I'm cute. And technically speaking, I actually have an ability. There's a racial feature trait that actually gives me bonuses to that, especially to those that are friendly and whatnot. So,
If it wasn't for the
I'm going to go
horns,
back
I would
to
also have a high
perusing the
charisma.
books and journals.
my character bats at the history books and whatnot. I need help. And like puts a palm on the table hard, but all you hear is that like thump that you hear from when a cat does it. That like soft thump. I need help now.
You have not asked in a way that could be considered polite in any plane. So
Stands up straight, ears up, and leans forward. I'm asking.
Marwin
No,
will turn to Yana and say, I don't know about where you're from, but where I'm from, cats are just rude.
We do not have these animals. I have not found that I enjoy them in my time here.
That's fair.
My character rolls size. Put your hand on my head and pet. Now.
Pet. I will gladly pet the cat.
Bat Brooklyn away.
The lightning cat.
I
Just
will
raises her hand with the lightning launcher. Just, are you sure?
She's giving permission to Stormlight. That's their version of asking. Being polite. You are allowed to pet. Now help. Now.
I am quite happy not touching you.
I cast animal friendship.
I don't think it works on sentient beings.
Does not work on sentient beings. So I was gonna say, yeah.
Darn it. Should.
I mean, Brooklyn's always trying to cast animal friendship, animal handling on.
Why do you think I'm backing away from this? I'm not gonna. I don't want to be part of this. The burp does not want to be
Pez
part
is
of
currently just figuring out how to unattach the safe from the wall.
It's not going to come loose easy.
Marwin has found a chair and just sort of collapsed in it.
Karn, as you're trying to back up from the situation, you actually bump into a shelf, and a couple of vials fall to your feet. They don't break because they're made of very sturdy glass. And you actually recognize this glass. This isn't glass from the prime material plane.
Whoa.
This is basically for the prime material plane. This would be a glass that is basically a glass form of of iron or steel. But you recognize that this can only be this kind of glass can only be made in the plane of fire.
No. I was only there once, but I remember it. Can I see what's inside these vials?
Yeah, give me a very low investigation check. Basically, you just need a 10 or greater.
You say low here, but my dice say we don't like mindless.
Task items.
Okay, so that is currently a. You said an investigation?
Yep.
I won't need guidance then.
All right.
That is 17.
Yeah, with a 17, you pick up this vial, and as you're looking at it, you can see little sparks of flame appear here and there inside this vial, and you quickly realize this is air from the plane of fire.
Oh man.
And
Marwyn
as
calls
you
across the room. What did you find?
More like, what did you drop?
That's it.
Not nice.
Well, this is fire plane air. You said there were 2 vials of this?
2 of them fell at your feet. There's still more on the shelf itself.
Looks like there's a lot of them here.
Would I know about that?
You immediately because of your travels, you do recognize one just because of basically the aura it's giving off. You quickly realize that one of those vials has air from the celestial plane inside of it.
And these are dangerous, I'm guessing.
Yes, that's why they're in these basically iron glass vials.
Do not attempt to open these vials. It would be very bad, especially in an enclosed space like this.
Yeah, I was gonna go ahead and say, don't anybody
Oh,
touch.
You too.
Tez just.
My dogs are.
Her head snaps away from the vault. Just.
I think I'm gonna go ahead and take some of these for safekeeping, because if they're here, they'll break, and then they'll probably cause all manner of untold damage. It's better if we take them with us here. Hey, Tez, can you bring the bag of holding over here?
I pointed the one that's got air from the celestial plane in it. I will take care of this one.
Okay, and I'm gonna
He's
start
from my home.
Make sure that the celestial vial goes with Diana, and Karn is gonna go ahead and start pocketing, or basically
Marwyn has
stuffing all of this stuff in the bag.
Marwyn has one of the bags of holding, and Brooke has the other.
Yeah, you of course.
Somebody better bring that over here.
You have, of course, the vial from the plane of fire. You find another one from the of air from the plane of water, the plane of air, the plane of earth, of course, the celestial plane. You find vials from both the abyssal and the ethereal planes.
Oh, ethereal. That's a good one right there.
And then, in the most pristine vial, you find one with air from the plane of magic.
Oh.
Karn.
Yeah.
You know how out of the 2 of us, and I don't mean this to come off as an insult in any way, shape, or form, I'm the more inventive type.
She's gonna
Marwyn looks up and
lower
just says no.
her voice. She's gonna lower her voice. Of course not. Of course not. And then she'll lower her voice. You're definitely going to go ahead and experiment.
This is a very bad idea.
She's whispering. You can't hear her. Unless
Yeah,
of course, I need to
same
make
with
a
Tez.
spell check.
Actually,
And
real
you
quick,
wonder-
DM.
Yeah.
How close are we together? Like, I understand that they're whispering, but like, how big is this room?
It's not that large. When Karn backed up, she only backed up like 2 steps before she bumped into the to the shelf.
Still whispering though.
Okay. Would I be able to hear them?
Oh.
Yeah, with your cat
ears.
senses, yes, you would very well be able to hear
So,
and understand what they're
one
saying.
ear goes to both my ears were down because like Stormlight just completely ignored me, and so like I'm technically stretching up trying to get the books. And one ear, the ears are both down. And then all of a sudden they say that, and one ear flips over to that area, like kind of tilts that way, and Phoenix just looks back directly at Karn and says, and goes, "Bat, bat, you help me now."
I finished with the vials and move over to the cat.
Oh my gosh.
Tez pockets the vial of magic.
Okay.
You're pocketing all the vials here, with the exception of the celestial plane.
Oh yeah, true. That is in Tez's pockets. Tez's pockets. Oh no.
The celestial plane one goes to Iana. Because
I'm gonna go check on
Karn
Marwen
is
because
nice.
she still looks rough. Are you well?
Not even remotely.
All right, let's.
All right, which book do you need to read here?
And Marwen's draped across the chair. She's too tired to even go through her inventory to find a healing potion.
Y'all have done this. Y'all have done the safe, the desk. There is still the chest.
That
Okay.
one
I'm
low
gonna go ahead and cast
That's over.
Cure Wounds on Marwen.
Look.
All right. Go ahead and roll that healing.
Roll them bones. Roll them
That's another
bones.
27.
27.
All right. Now she's starting to look human. She's up to 60 out of her 89.
Holy
Much better.
crud.
She's more than halfway there.
Yes.
She's almost there.
But yeah, y'all still have the chest, which is right now right in front of Marwen as she's plopped down in the chair.
Marwen leans forward now that she's feeling a little bit better.
I've
And
been
just-
asked by the cat to help, so I'm gonna help the cat.
Yeah.
And she looks around it to make sure nothing's booby trapped.
No, this is just a common, basically footlocker.
Okay. Does it have a lock on it?
No, there is no lock on this
No,
chest.
okay.
All right.
I've-
So she
I've
leans
known to
forward
back
and
you
she
to be
flips it
more
open
polite.
to see what's in it.
Let's see.
Yeah, as you're looking in there, you find quite a few garments, probably from the Lich's previous life, before he became a Lich. Some old trinkets, a few photos of what he looked like as a young dark elf, before he became a Lich. And you find his most recent journal.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And even though he was a Lich, you feel that this book is still warm,
Mm-hmm.
as if he had just thrown it in there before his altercation with you and the rest of the party.
So I open it up and start flipping through it.
Yeah, you flip through it. Most of it is just common stuff. Things he misses now that he's a lich, things he wish he could do, blah,
Right.
all stuff like that. And then on the last page, and the ink's a little smudged because you can tell that he had just freshly wrote in his journal.
Mm-hmm.
And in the journal, he speaks of the Heartstone, and the files of air.
Mm-hmm.
And the last thing written, very hastily, that you can just barely make out, is the phrase, "I have the heart, I have the breath. All I'm missing is the water of life."
Oh,
Or I do not possess it.
he was he trying to maybe get the storm?
And as you're reading that, something catches your attention out the corner of your eye.
Mm-hmm.
It's a robe,
Mm-hmm.
and on that robe is a symbol that you are familiar with.
Mm-hmm.
It is the Black Sun.
The Black Sun. Okay. Because the Lich would not like a sun.
And why am I familiar with this?
It's the same Black Sun that is on the High Priestess's robe.
Okay. Okay.
Oh,
A Lich would like a Black Sun. That would make sense.
Guys,
I'm sorry, but all I can think of when I hear Black Sun is Black Hole Sun.
same.
I'm just hit with sudden Black Hole Sun.
Yeah.
Mhm.
At this point, the wheels are spinning, and Marwin looks up. Tez, what did you find in the safe? This is important.
A heartstone.
Yeah, destroy one.
And she turns to Karn. And you gave him the vials of air, didn't you?
Put them in the bag of holding that
No,
one
you
of y'all
didn't.
has. That one of y'all has.
No, you didn't.
We have to. One of y'all better put it in there for safety, because if you don't, we're gonna be in hot water or hot air.
Why would we not want to put it in the bag of holding?
That's why I
gave them
said I gave them to
Karn
y'all to
gave
put
them
them in
to
there.
Tez because you have one bag of holding and I have
Right.
the other.
Yes, I know.
Neither one of us have the vials
Tez
of
just
air.
Tez just leans in close to Karn. We need to get our own bag of holding.
Right there, by the way.
You're not wrong, but at the same time, for pity's sake, why couldn't you just grab it and put it into a bag of holding?
The point is, guys, you have two of the three things we need to awaken the storm giant, and I think we might have the third one.
Hey. So the Overlord can be awakened.
The Overlord can be awakened. The only
Yes.
thing that we're missing, if I'm understanding correctly, is living water.
Living water, yes.
I think that's the water from the fountain.
Then we have all three.
And if I'm right, we have what we need to awaken the giant. We just need to find him.
My character
The
will
Toman
look real
Abyssal
quick.
says where he is.
Then I guess we have a destination.
So which book did you want me to get?
All of them.
All of them,
No.
yes.
Wasn't asking any of you. I was asking him or them. The little one.
Without. Oh.
The cat.
I can't. It's hard to tell with the cat.
It's the cat. No Phoenix. Yes, you.
All
El
of them.
gato.
I need them
Or
down.
la gato.
El gato.
Uh,
And then
La gata.
my character will look at Marwin and ask, how can water be alive now? You alive? Me alive? All of us alive, but how can water be alive now?
Water's alive.
Stuff in water
It's a good-
alive, yes, now.
As you were patting the books, trying to get Karn to grab them, you actually, knock one, because of the way it was positioned, you actually knock one to the floor, and it lands at, well, you're on the table, so it lands at Karn's feet. But one word stands out to you.
Okay.
Because this is basically a translation of the old language that was spoken during the time of the Overlord, translated to the modern common.
Sure.
And you see one part sticks out to you because it reads water of life. And in the old tongue, it is sanguis.
oh.
Oh.
Blood. Okay, that makes sense. They didn't put him to sleep because he was warm and fuzzy.
Whose blood do we need?
That's a good question.
Mm-hmm.
And if I'm reading into this right, if the old name for the water of life was sanguis, then that means that the water of life would be his blood.
Yeah.
And given all the vials being considered, what was it, the breath?
Yeah.
Yeah,
The breath of the plains.
Yeah.
So all of them, the breath, yes.
Okay.
And
So.
oh,
Okay,
that's the last of the ones on the shelves that I can reach. I can't reach anymore.
Okay.
By the way, I'll start going through the books.
I think Tez. Hold up. How tall is Iana?
6 feet.
6 feet.
Tez is
Hold
currently
up, let
the
me just-
tallest person in the room.
Hold up. Let me just double check Tez's height again.
No,
6'4".
that would be Drog. That would be Drog.
Oh,
yeah,
you're right.
Drog is the
Drog.
tallest, but yeah,
That would be, yeah.
tallest of the player characters.
Let's go with that.
Phoenix, give me a history. Or what do I want to do? I want to use history. I'll let you decide. You can either use history or investigation, whichever one is highest for you.
Okay. Yeah, it's gonna be a 2. So
Right.
18.
Okay, yeah. With an 18, you're thumbing through one of the books, and it's one of the basically one of the history books from around the time around the time that that the Overlord was put into his slumber, and one name sticks out to you, and you begin to trace that name back and to basically its origin, and you recognize, or you read, that one of the paladins who held guard over the Overlord was a direct descendant of Mary Wynn.
What?
I'll read the name slowly out loud, by the way. Mary Wind. Not what I'm looking for. Me. My character, by the way, is trying to find a way to release the curse of the Felis.
Okay.
So that we can live our proper lifespan instead of burning a life every 50 years.
Marwyn hears the name Mary Wynn and jumps up to go grab that book.
I bet you do.
Phoenix, as you're going through all of these books, you quickly grow tired of it because although this was the library of a lich, someone who should be wanting to hoard power and magic, all of these books are just history. You're finding no magical tomes, no history of curses or magic of any kind.
Huh.
Bats the books off the edge, and goes searching. I'm pretty sure that this room has probably been picked clean, but goes ahead and starts searching this room for hidden things and hidden caches and stuff like that.
As you're looking around, you're even though this is a lich's lair, it's remarkably clean and, other than his desk, very neatly kept. As if he wasn't hiding anything. Like, everything in here is right out in the open. His safe wasn't even locked. His footlocker had no lock on it. As if he wasn't expecting anybody to actually make it this far, so he wasn't worried about security.
Right.
Meanwhile, Marwyn has the book and is just pouring through it to see what she can find.
As you're pouring through, you find that same passage where you find out that one of the descendants is, or one of the paladins was the descendant of Mary Wynn. As you're continuing to pour through, you also find another name. And it was another paladin of the house, the Gales of Night.
Oh, yeah? Nice.
Which was the precursor house that would later become the House of Nightingale.
The Maryland house. Because doesn't say Rael's already part of that house. Interesting.
Part of what house?
Rael's part of the Nightingale house.
All right.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, she was a druid.
Okay.
I'm just that's good to know. So
Marwyn is a little stunned because while she is very much aware of her family's influence on the history of Xodia, nothing in the family lore suggested that they might have been part of the group tasked with dealing with the Overlord.
And mainly because this is knowledge that would also be in the book, because again, this is a very old book, and because it was well hidden, it wasn't censored. You're able to find out that at least these two paladins are part of what in this book are referred to as the immortal paladins. Okay. These are the ones that were locked away with the Overlord to make sure he stayed locked away.
Okay.
Marwyn looks over at Brooklyn. Brooke, I think this book is talking about our ancestors.
Yeah, I agree. I think they knew each other. It's very possible.
I don't think it's a coincidence that you and I are here.
I would agree with you.
And at that, she looks over at Karn. I could use a little less attitude and a little bit more information since you seem to know so much.
We're supposed to be here, I would agree.
Yeah, Well, unfortunately, some people don't
But
trust me
why?
enough to know things here.
What do you know there, Karn?
She's just gonna stare up at you with those big unblinking bird eyes. Blink them once.
Now,
And
now,
then
do you
hop- and then
blink them?
hop.
Do you blink them at the same time, or do you
Yes.
do the owl thing where you blink one and then the other?
And do you ruffle some of your feathers while you're at it?
She does not do the owl thing because she is not an owl. She's more of a mockingbird, and actually, she does actually ruffle her feathers quite a bit, like
Meow.
in a very annoyed fashion, and then starts hopping out of the room.
And as you hop out of the room, Karn, you are surrounded by a brilliant black light. And descending from above you, you see a marvelous creature with
Oh,
four
no.
arms, 6 wings.
I swear to all that is evil.
And as it touches down beside you, it looks at you and asks simply, "Can you spare 10 copper?"
Martin looked over. I'm not paying this time.
And
I'm
that's
not
where we're
paying
going to
either.
end it for tonight.
Okay.
With all the seriousness of this, I had to end it on on a silly note of Karn constantly being harassed by the angels.
I mean,
All right. Well, Karn, would you? Actually, since we're all out of character now, Milas, would you like to do the honors again, as we do every Friday?
I will definitely go ahead and do the honors here.
Good, Bill.
We want you to have an happy day. Having an happy day is the product of the Acme Corporation, and so it will be retroactively billed to your account. Thank you, and have an happy day.
Later, everybody.
Have
Later.
Later, guys. Have a good night.